Blog Talk Radio.
Since you've been around here, and no one's counting, but it's got to be other than someone else. What brings you near? Can't say that I recall anything important, nothing at all.
Well, good evening. Welcome to Legal Name Fraud Radio outside the bow, off the bow. Yeah, yours truly. Me, hi. I'm going to cover a couple of things. It's Sunday night, so it must be a sermon night. Nah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I never know. I just got back into the Once Upon a Time series. Yeah, tracking perfectly. Go figure. But anyway, Mission Impossible, what was it? 3? Oh, yeah. Job 3:14, indeed. Yeah, of course it had to be Brazil. You know, look up the story of Brazil. See, this is where I find people run into brick walls. They've lost their imagination. That's where the phonics starts to open it up for you again. And I can fly all night in pure phonics, and yeah, I know there's lots that can actually understand everything that I'm saying. They see the connections because their mind is expanded to see the multiple layers of one thing at the same time. Okay? So, an example, Brazil. Well, country in South America, Brazil, and mysterious island that floats around and disappears. Braz, I-L, there's the tits of Lucifer. Goes on and on. It's just, you got to take some time. You're not going to learn to fly or hear Phoenician properly until you start doing it yourself. Rose, you said it perfectly. You're going to see this in your own way. You're going to see the same things we see, but in your way. You'll see it in completely different, exactly the same way as we do. Yet it will be completely different for you, but you will understand the concept. Okay? The hidden becomes seen, but it still remains hidden. But you've seen it. You know you did. You just can't describe it. Okay? And, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I've already told you how to keep up. It's really easy. I'll give you a couple examples tonight of busting some. You got to explode the IKEA furniture back into pieces. Okay? Yeah, the IKEA. I in the life of creation itself. It plays out in the fractal of, hey, go buy all your furniture in a box and there's instructions to put it together. That's what a word is. A word is the IKEA box with all the bits and pieces in it that you take home to assemble, and then, look, it's a piece of furniture or something. Okay? We're doing that backwards in the literal sense. Humanity's been doing that backwards. Your furniture has been disassembled and put into a box called a word. And you've traded off the spell for the sound mind, the one that creates, right? So, if you're having trouble, if you've been here for any length of time, you should not be having any trouble because you took the time to sit down with your own crayon box. That crayon, Kiro, yon, ya-en, the infinite creation from source, Kiro, from source to self, in the spirit breath, the Christ mind. Okay? These are not coincidences. They are perfect coincidences with the single thread of sound, tying it all together. This is the stitch in thy me. We're going to get into the cloven hoof tonight too, girls. We're going to show you exactly where the crack in consciousness came in. Okay? It's about being anatomically correct. You'll see it. Or not. Again, write out the word anatomically. Write it out, just as you normally would. Okay? You see, because what happens to people is they go literal this or literal that to describe something anagogic, instead of seeing it what it is and expanding it through the literal, instead of living in the literal. So, okay, anatomically. Well, first thing out of the gate with me, I see the whole thing in one flash anyway, but it's telling you the same thing. The heart of the Most High versus the heart of the Most Low. Heaven, hell. Black, white. Equal, opposite. High, low. Hot, cold. There's no grazing here. There's no gray area. You're living in the gray area with your packaged up, boxed IKEA furniture. You have to explode the view to assemble the whole idea. Well, the picture says it looks like a set of dresser drawers. Well, let's go page by page and see how to put all these pieces together. And what the word is the piece of furniture already assembled. You look at it and go, oh, that's a piece of furniture. It's a dresser drawer. Yeah, but it's comprised of a lot of pieces. Where you see one thing, it is comprised of many pieces. Where you see one word, it is comprised of many pieces. The word is the box that all the pieces are in. And you have to assemble it to see the big piece of furniture. Okay? That's the furnace that you are, the furniture. Forni, forna, fornix. Right? So anatomically, let's get into it. And tonight, my main objective tonight is to remove the flesh from you once and for all. You are stuck in the cloven hoof and horn flesh. Okay, goats and unicorns, goats and horses. All right? You know what happens when you crossbreed two similar species that are not meant to crossbreed, you know, a horse and a donkey, you end up with a mule. And you're the mule. Right? It looks like you can still breed. Yeah, well, you're breeding little demons, little demon meat sticks. They're very cute, aren't they? You call them babies and stuff. It's a brilliant trap. And you got to get right outside of it to have a look at this. Okay? The whole purpose of life. The child is life. Repronounced, it's killed. C-H-K-I-L-D. Ild. Killed. You see, that's part of the expansion of the IKEA box to start showing you the furniture of reality. Start rearranging your furniture in that living room you've been sitting around in, not playing with your crayons that you should be playing with. Okay? You want grade 8? Start at kindergarten. Show and tell. And that's where grade 8 teaches from, show and tell. It's the grade 8 kindergarten versus the kindergarten grade 8. Okay? It's a very easy game to play. And I'll tell you, when you do it, dare to take 5 minutes for yourself, you monkey chattering organ grinder, you. Send your little monkeys around with cups. Get those organs grinding together, eh? Who's the monkey? Well, have a look. Fucking Reese's Pieces. Man, what a game. All right. The dragon's back. Anyway, anatomically. So Anu, that's heart. Anunnaki, Anu-S. You might pronounce it anus. Okay. So there's heart. Oh, look. Tome. Anotome. Oh, that's book. Tome. That's a big book. In the tomb. Oh, look, it's duality. It's Tom the turkey. Oh, so there's a duality right there. Well, the tomb says it all for me in terms of duality. You're dead. I see all lies. So the heart tomb, I see all lies. Flesh. Anatomically. Correct. C-O-W-R-E-C-K-E-D. Yes, you are anatomically correct. Duality rect. Yep, that works. Funny how it all is the same thing. Huh. Must be a magic trick or something. Anatomically. I could spend hours on this word. Literally. It doesn't really matter, because once you see the point of everything here, life itself, you don't have to go far to find the heart, or that which is killing you. Right? Because humanity is basically the cloven hoof of the goat and horse union. Yeah, a bunch of organ grinders making monkeys to go around in their little tin cups. Right? As long as the monkeys are happy, the one that's directing the organ grinder, you, is happy too. Because you were serving flesh. Completely, aren't you? Gonna rip you guys out of your bodies, okay? Because you're stuck. You're stuck. You must be circumcised of the flesh. Capiche? Let's go to Genesis 37. Yeah, I guess it is a sermon night. See? You never know. So let me just get down to where do I put it? Scroll. Funny that, eh? Reading my scroll. Book life. Let me see. Yeah, we try to have some fun here. Sorry, it's a bit loud around here. I'll do my best. It's actually getting easier to stay on thread now. Distractions aren't so distracting anymore. Distractions. It just depends on what vowel. It doesn't matter. All the vowels are the poison anyway. Okay, let's go to Genesis 30. Was it 37? No. No, I think it's Genesis 2. Let me just see. do that and that. Okay. Yeah. Headline on the Bible. King James Bible online. And the ad that comes up, did your wife cheat? 7 deadly mistakes men make when the wife cheats and how to avoid them. Don't get fucking married, stupid. Stop owning flesh, stupid. Stop thinking that you know, hey, you know what keeps all the cocks warm? Well, it's where the cocks swarm. All of them. Little ones called slit Tauruses, and big ones. Yeah, it's a big dick measuring contest on Earth. Welcome to Mo by Dick, Ahab. Got your hijab on you. All your little meat stick games, your little playing house games that you like to do, religions and stuff. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, yeah, you don't mind if I ridicule Satan, do you? Good, I didn't think you would. What a fucking moron. But anyway, where was it? It's not 2. Might be. It's not 37 because that's Joseph. I put it up a while back. Just having a look. Bear with me. That's what we do here. We bear it all, don't we? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the name of the first is Piss On. Yeah, I love that. Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked. The man and his wife were not ashamed. Yeah. Sounds like a cloven hoof to me, but anyway. Yeah, you see, there it is. And the rib, that's the spirit breath of the EB, the Most High, the IB, all that is. And the rib, which the Lord, all caps, kappa ta L's, you know, that's the kappa ta L. Yeah, cattle, cat L, Kate L, K-Tel Records. You see? It's everywhere. All right, so, and the rib, you have better understanding now, and of course what the light or dark duality, I'll get into these sets of ifs, ands, ors, buts. I hid that little duality there, made it seem like it was part of a sentence when it was actually 4 quadrants of the same heart. 4 doubts. They're all duality spells. Ifs, ands, ors, and buts. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts. It's ifs, ands, ors, buts. Okay? Take the verbosity out of it. So, and the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman. That's the cloven hoof. Little DNA interference there. You see, Ken and Barbie are actually anatomically correct. But they're separate. They're supposed to be one and the same. Okay? Made he a woman and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, hey, this is now the bone of my bones. Well, I'm sure it is, boner. And flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Oh, yeah. The heart of the mother, indeed. Tricky Greeks. You should try silencing the M once in a while in words, and you'll be quite astonished at what you find. Just for some, in case anyone's wondering about the double U letter, consider that an intent of duality thrust into a spell, where it's not really necessary. You don't need it in who, H-O-O. You don't need it in right, R-I-T-E. You don't need it in where, that's O-A-I-R. Where are you? You see? Again, these are little tricks to replace singularities. W-U. It's not even a fucking letter, it's 2 words. Right? All right. Let's get back on track here, because I want to get to the circumcised from flesh. All right, where were we? Let's breed little meat sticks to lobster trap souls. That's the game you're playing. All right. Yeah. So I'm scrolling down Genesis here. It's quite funny. Yeah, what are you afraid of? Yeah, talk about screwing shit up. Okay. Yeah, Sunday night party. Saturday night party, Friday night party, Tuesday night party, Wednesday night party, Tuesday night party, Monday night party. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Oh. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod. Dozed off. Nod on. Gnawed. You see what I mean? On the east of Eden. Yeah. Of the consciousness den. It's a duality thing. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. Yeah, Enoch, 4 knocks. Funny they were after the knocks list in Mission Impossible 3. It's all about the 4 knocks. 4 knocks, 4 T-knocks. Well, how many whacks were the axe? 40 whacks and 40 more? Something about Lizzie Borden. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to tune it back as far as the phonics goes tonight. It just goes fractal very quick for me, so let me get to the circumcision part if I can find it. Anyway, let's see if someone else has found it. Oh, BTR listener 057 works for me. All right. Where are we? Let me just get that out there. 057. 057. Broadcasting. Yeah. The broad is casting now. Yes, she is. Broadcasting. Yeah. Yeah, the broad with the casting. Yeah. I'll take care of the scorpions. I send their own tail back on them. Hey, it's just the nature of a scorpion, right? Right. Okay. Back to Genesis. Didn't say it was going to be exciting every night, did I? Sometimes it's really boring putting all these things together, but hey, I'll do what I can. Oh, here we go. Getting into the begats. Yeah, the great Begatsby. Gatsby, begats. Gatsby, yeah, never mind. Did you read The Great Gatsby? You'd understand the story then. And it came to pass when men, this is Genesis 6, just had a feel. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Yeah. You give up on creation long enough, there's a time limit. 120, there's your 12 disciples. Look at that, you get 10 years to overcome every vice, every zodiac from Pisces to Aries, to sort yourself out. And it's really quite easy. Quit being an asshole. It's just that simple. When somebody does something and it kind of annoys you, I think, asshole. Yeah, well, stop being that. I do my best to not be an asshole. The problem with truth, though, is you always look like one, don't you? Really, I'm not being an asshole. You just think I am because you're the asshole that can't handle it. That's a mirror. I know. I can be an asshole if I want to be. I just not to be. And the thing about truth is, well, whether you want to be or not, it's going to make you one anyway in the eyes of the Luciferian flesh eaters. The ones that consume and organ grind and, bring little meat sticks in. Here, let me go over to that. I know I shared a few things. Okay. Let's play house. There we go. Yeah, let's talk about the lobster. Lobster. Lobe, earlobe, heart, two heart. Yeah, divided, cloven in two, you goat. Time to put your coat on. Get out of this place. Anyway, lobster pot. Funny how these things just work. Yeah, they're called creoles. Creoles. Scotland, right? Lobster man pots, or Maine lobster pots. Just depends how you pronounce it. Well, every letter can be silent. That's what I'm saying. If you got well, what is anatomically? Dozen letters? More? Fuck, you could spend all day and all week on just that word. But you don't have to. That's why you take a handful of them and just look for little things like an X key, life, you know. CHE, K, KA, Ka, T, TA, T, T, it, id. All of these. Take the pledge out of things. PLDG. Flip it into the RO, or what was it? PL, yeah, RO, KT, or TK. So, yeah, TK. PLDG, RO, RR, TK. Oort. That's the Oort cloud. Okay? Kind of funny how it all works. But anyway, Dad baits the pot with pieces of sperm whale. You know, sperm whales. Little miniature sperm whales. That's sperm whales. Designed to trap stars in the ultraviolet eyes, the ovaries, after the fall OP, yeah, OPG, fall OP, yeah, the fall of the P princess in the mummy's pot belly. Oh, mummy, pot belly pig. Yes, they're cute, aren't they? Yeah, quite the sow. This is, guys, you got to get out of this whole flesh thing, thinking. As soon as the flesh offends you, okay, tell you what. You don't feel trapped on this planet at all? No? No? Go ahead, get out of your body and see who's trapped or not. Go for a fly. Go flying around. Can you do that? Oh, did somebody trip up your wagon? Yeah, it's called a meat stick you're walking around in. The Encore. Right? Yeah, the human body form is designed to trap you. You get sucked into it every time. Do it to ourselves. Designed to trap stars in the ovaries after the fallopian in the mummy's pot belly. The soul gets sucked into the game on the first breath. You, me, the rest of us. No wonder the meat stick is clapping. It was a little picture of, oh, baby in the womb, 14 weeks clapping. Yeah, demons are real fucking happy when they're in there. This little demon flesh gets to rule another star. Yeah, another you. Until consumed. Or that star awakens in this dead world. This star is awakened. Cocks swarm to what keeps the cocks warm. Cock a dude. L. Do some tax on that, aren't you? Do. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Of this world, are we? Not, but boy, oh boy, we love to croon over lobster pots, eh? Oh, look what came out of the lobster pot. I know. I had a couple show up here, too. Yeah. It's a problem with lobsters, though, eh? Yeah. That little opening in the trap that stays them. Oh, yeah, the lobster trap. Yeah. I mean, the lobster has a choice of going in or not. Because it's baited. You know, it's all about bait with these Piscean fish heads, you know. Throw a little chum in there, a little friend, you know, a little pal, little meat stick. See the allegory, guys. And there's a little lobster. Oh, better get in and get a piece of that, right? Lobster's the masculine penis, and the lobster pot's feminine penis, the slit Taurus. Took the mermaid and cloven right up the middle. Nice hoof, horsey. You see? That's why you got to get out of this whole male-female thing. You know, take it from a tranny. I kind of got a handle on it, you know? Wait a minute, this is all wrong. Yes, it is. It's all wrong. All of it. I can hear it already. But, I know the lobster pot and the bait and the lobster. I know. Yeah, Anyway, that little opening in the trap that stays open, that's a legal name fraud felony that keeps humanity in the pot. Ever looked at one of these and asked why the lobster doesn't just climb out of the trap, seeing as it climbed in? You never as a kid, you know, fuck, that's kind of stupid. It's not like the lobster can't climb out, but here's an interesting fact. Let me see. I had it on the, let me just scroll back. I'll show you. They had to change the design of the pot opening. They had to angle it up because apparently too many lobsters get away. You know, most of them actually get out. Yeah, that's how it kind of works, yeah. Where was it? Where? Yeah, it consists of a wooden frame. Yeah. What you wouldn't do. Yeah, wood and wooden. Frame surrounded by a rope mesh. Yes, indeed, arachnid. The majority of the newer traps found in the northeast of the USA and the Canadian Maritimes consist of a plastic-coated metal frame. Now, here's the thing. One study indicated that lobster traps are very inefficient and allow almost all lobsters to escape. Key phrase, all lobsters. The demon purveyor, the one that is operating in the knowing of the demonic reality, they don't get out. One study indicated that lobster traps are very inefficient and allow almost all lobsters to escape. Automatic rebaiting improves efficiency. And that's what the automatic rebaiting is. That's the legal name. It keeps rebaiting you into debaiting and of baiting and going out and debaiting with others and baiting them into IOUs, and you bait them into IOUs, and you're the bait. You're the monkey on the end of the string for the organ grinder. But you think you're the organ grinder because you're grinding your organs all the time, you see. You know, it keeps the cocks warm, both of them, the little one and the big one. That's how the demon has crept into this reality. Nifty trick, huh? Yep, there's the gate right there. No one gets off the hook on this one. Okay? You just cut the string. You don't need to get off any hook here. Just see it for what it is. The only way you're ever going to see anything objectively is to remove all emotion from how you see things, because it's the emotions that have ruled. Okay? A little bit of locus coeruleus going on in the reptilian brainstem. Nice post, by the way. Look at you guys go, just rocking. Yeah, I can tell the ones that know what's going on. Nice post there, Kiki. Economic fraud. Yeah, just to show you, playing around with things. There's a problem with things like Icelandic banker sentenced to prison. It's a very literal statement, yes? Yeah, so it keeps you in the matrix of, yeah, those fuckers, yeah, lock them up. The judges, yeah, they're all the same fucking monkeys, guys. He's still trapped in the literal. Let's go a little bit higher. Have a look at it from a slightly higher perspective. Yeah. Well, you see, Iceland, if you had watched the Atlantis Disney movie, of course, Journey to the Center of the Earth, it was found that, Iceland, ice, light and dark. Lots of volcanoes there, right? Yeah. To me, Iceland represents Atlantis. Okay. So it's a concept. Yeah, so the Titanic, Atlantis types, the banker wankers, they're sentenced to, prison in the spiritual sense, yes. Yeah. So it's like this, Icelandics, right? Icelandics, bigger fractal. The capital. Funny, I should know the capital. I see it comes back around again. Everything keeps coming back around. It's beautiful to watch this. Anyway, Reykjavik. That wrecks your life of spirit. Reykjavik. Legal name fraud, runes. R-U-N-E-S. Runes. Everything. Atlantis stronghold. Journey to the center of your heart, the earth. Okay. This is Sven. Yeah. This is Sven. This is Sven, you wake up. You know, when? Sven. This is Sven. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, you can see it in everything. It's really fun. This is Sven 7. This is when you wake up. Svendi and Castor. No ghosts involved. So here we go. Here's the word economic. In a literal sense, you think money. Oh my God, yes, economic policies and economic this and blah, 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 puke, puke, puke. Well, let's have another look at it. The echo gnome I see. Yeah, just another echo gnome I see. To econ I see. To economize. It's all about the economy with these parasites. Yeah, the consciousness with the gnome magnetic electric meat stick. It's all meat sticks. Where we go? Yeah, biggest snake ever, 195 feet. Funny how things show up in the garbage can. That was in yesterday. Didn't really find anything that it would sit well with, but this one works. It worked yesterday too with the giant snake and the worm and all the rest of it. You just got to see the anagogics of this place. Just scrolling down to see if there was anything interesting. I had quite a fun. I couldn't get more than 2 or 3 minutes into the anything I was watching, and I was okay, there's another one. So I'd post, right? So it took me a long time to get through a movie. But here, let's have a bit of fun. Again, this is about circumcision of the flesh. That's what makes you the you, the true you. It's not about cleaving off the flesh like these goat horses do. Okay? So here's a song, Lady Madonna. Let's go through it and see what the Beat-Alls had to say. The Beat-Alls, yes. Well, let's take a run at it. Now you can answer this song's questions easily. It's Lady Madonna. Wonder returns when one doesn't wonder about anything at all. Why is that? What is that? Oh, my, over there. Oh. No, just look at it. And then I just wait. Ah, there it is. Okay, thanks. See, that's the thing about this. There's no trial and error. There's no trial at all. I don't try L out. I already did. Not interested. It's the beat L and end L. Beat all, end all. Yento. Oh, yeah, they just fucking love themselves, don't they? Yeah, I was born here on Moon Day, June 15th, 1964. The XY axis is point. Triangulated my now posit, well, it's position. Posit, spirit seed on the seed of creation infinite from the, oh, look at that. Renee. Reborn. Lady Madonna, there it is. Just scrolling down a bit, see it a bit easier. Lady Madonna, check this out. See if this song means anything different to you now than when you first heard it and were singing along with it. And oh, it's so literal with the Beatles. Lady Madonna, children at your feet. Yeah, very. Yeah. Okay, let's really fuck that up and show you the contrast. What's really being said here? It's still a great song. You might as well know what it's really saying, though. Lady Madonna, children at your feet. Wonder how you managed to make ends meet. Works both sides of the mirror here, by the way. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Birth certificate, legal name fraud? Really? Friday night arrives without a suitcase. Well, that's a crucifixion thing, right? Sunday morning creeps in like a nun. Nun, the destroyer, creation. Yeah, Sunday morning creeps in like a nun. Look up. Monday's child has learned to tie his bootlace. Yeah, boots on the ground, baby. Monday's child. I'm a Monday's child. See how they run? Oh, yeah. Whee! Lady Madonna, baby at your breast. Wonder how you managed to feed the rest. Yeah. Well, that's easy. You just turn everything into soap, like in Cloud Atlas. And then you have all the babies eating death all day long. It's really cool. Yeah, see how they run. Lady Madonna lying on the bed. Listen to the music playing in your head. Yeah. Sit back a little bit. Matona. Yeah, it's the mother of truth in the hearts. Well, you could have it mad. Ona. Yeah, she likes to own everything, doesn't she? She's quite the mad Ona. Remember, you got to stick with the slang as well. Every sound counts, guys. If it sounds like it and someone can understand it, it's got communication in it. You savvy? Capiche? Okie dokie? Y'all? Yeah, that's what I thought. Lady Madonna, children at your feet. Wonder how you managed to make ends meet. Well, I don't wonder anymore. I know. See, that's the thing about being a one deer. Wonder, one hit wonder, one deer. Yeah, you're caught in a constant state of wonderment. Yeah, wonder mind. Canada's wonderland. Yeah, where's the comments? Some good comments on this, by the way. Boots on the crowned, kiddies. Ground. Well, I'll take the hex out and you'll see it. Crowned. Crownt. Cronty. Croenty. It's basically what that's saying is you get your spirit causal breath back. That's where you become the crow. In the crow's nest within. Up high where you can see it all. It's pure magic, guys. And again, it's the way that Rose described it was perfect. You got to take it unto yourself. I didn't sit down with anybody specifically and go, this is how you do this, and this is how you do this, and this is how you... I just shared it on the air and conversations, and then people get it. They just get it, like I did. You'll just get it. But you got to do the work. You can't... See, this is the problem. You know, your fucking project was due 2 hours ago, and you still haven't even picked up the pen to start it. You got to crayon this out physically, guys. It was programmed into you physically, and you're not going to destroy that program until you take the IKEA box and put it on the fucking page. Because what's happened is your imagination is so crushed. You're trapped in literal definitions. You can't get outside of that. You know, how many concepts can you get with one sound? How many concepts and sounds can you get with, oh, I don't know, let's try T-O-M-B. Tome, Tomba, 2-M-B, T-O-M-B. You see? Every letter has its own fractal. T, law of truth or crucified, something you drink. T-ball, all set up for you. All you got to do is swing, bada, bada, bada. Ain't moving. You're the one dancing around the ball. What do you think you are, Cinda fucking Rella? You're dancing in Satan's ball here. It's called bail. They love to bail you out, don't they? Yeah, that's what I thought too. Boots on the crown, kiddies. Boots with an E. You know, constellation? Look up the folklore around these things. Oh, it's the Orion Nebula. Oh, it's the Virgo constellation. Do a little background on the stories on these things. The other allegories that are told in a literal way. Everything you read literally is an allegory of one thing. Are you in truth, or are you a scum-sucking fucking liar? That's this whole reality. Other shit with what we shared. Now, I do anyway. I hang on to my own life. Good for you. I heard Skype, so we must be. Yeah.
Walking in all my
And hopefully we're back. Hey, Aurora, get the mic open here. Yeah, I want to finish this post here because this really covers a lot of very important stuff. You see, this is why when you guys are posting in the non-literal, and I don't know how many times I've had to tell people over and over, if you suddenly find yourself not accessing and able to access my page, it's because I've had enough of saying the same things over and over. Your opinions in the fucking toilet. Leave your subjective this or that in the toilet. And if you're going to post anybody else's stuff, you better give them a fucking reason why. Otherwise, you are guilty of sending somebody off on a wild goose chase without an objective, just to be subjectively literalized again. That makes you a demon in my world, and I'll block you for it, especially after I've told you. So now you know, for the recently deceased on the Kate of Gaia page, or my own page. And it's nothing personal, nothing at all. You need to find this. Okay? You still have access to me if you're listening. Yeah? Okay, so know thyself. Because Kate is tired of those that don't fucking have a clue about themselves and are still opinionated. Okay? I haven't got time for your assholes and opinions. I haven't got time for posting Dan Winter or anything or any one of these full-name fraudsters without an objective, because their words are literally empty. Set an objective. Do not send any of the family off on a wild goose chase, because I'll tell you, you'll find yourself lost in time and space with me. You'll have to find me your own way, and you won't have direct access to me in the normal ways that you thought you could, because I'm tired of shit. Worthless, opinionated shit of a literal monkey chatterer on my pages. Okay? I just don't have time for... You don't have no idea the harm you are doing, not only to yourself but to humanity by doing it, because you're reinforcing a lie without clearing it up with the objective first. If you do that, I'm just going to call you what you are, a fucking liar. Caught in somebody else's idea of, oh, this one can speak for me. No, no one speaks for me. I'll speak for me, and I'll tell you how to see this from the non-literal point of view, from some literal monkey chatter, and I don't care who the monkey chatterer is at that point. Because you're not going to be focused on the bullshit they're teaching to keep you in a literal loop. What you're going to be doing is seeing the literal loop and taking the lesson from it to confirm your reality, not to keep you spinning out in it. Heal thyself, physician. Be your own MD, you know what I'm saying? Be your own MD, and that's where you find that you can empty all the bullshit out. So she goes on, this is beautiful, and try to transfer similarities to her own language about beat L, I think. Now, this is beautiful. This is exactly the game you need to play. You're playing it beautifully. L is ending of many angels' names. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Good eye on you, girl, good eye. This is what I look for. Are you looking? Yeah, now you're seeing it. L is ending of many angels' names. Gabriel, Raphael, Satanic Kel, yeah, Ariel. Gee, might as well get right down to it. Put the L up front. Luciferiel, Luciferian, yeah, Luciferian. Beat L, has it any connection to beat angels? Oh yeah, taken to mean that angels are part of deception. Absolument. Absolument. They come in at every angle, have you noticed? Yeah, demons pretending to be angels. Just another try. Try this, try that angle. Triangle to trap the saints. That's you. Okay? Love this. Good one, Bill. Beat L bar code. This is the new Rosetta Stone. Yes, it is. Sound is the Rosetta Stone for all languages. It doesn't have squiggles at all. You now have the sound to change the squiggles to what you want it to think and mean. It really messes up the whole construct of this reality. It's beautiful. Yeah, you can read all bar bales. Barbells, like the dumb bells. They are. That bar Q, there's that. The bar Q has TES. Just offering Bits and Bills game. You're the pigskin they want to hail me with. You might say mares or mares or mares. If you're a diver, you'll say mares. No, that's all my gear was mares. Me that. Not too many clues. Yeah, John 14 to 6 upon the serpent. And Miss Possible Trinity 3. Mission 3. Yeah. Who was it? Let's just. This is, guys, you got to see this. This is where the snake thing came in too. I was wanting to put the serpent one on this one. You know, the 195-foot snake. There's 15 in the negative sense. 15 is the height of the feminine in their loony cycle. Worked. Yeah. Okay. Where was it? Let's go down. New Testament, eh? And Jesus lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. Yeah, the modus operandi of creation yourself. Lifted up the 0 point in the wilderness. Even so must the Son of Man be lifted up. That's you doing it, kids. You're the manatee. Okay? But truth. Manatee. Or humane. It depends if you're, a liar, or something around the Florida Keys. Messy. Very, very timid, just going about their day sort of creatures. Interesting. Whosoever believes in him may have eternal life. Him, which is divine feminine. The duality I am bridged. That's the problem with L-O. Elohim. Nephilim. Yeah, they're all fallen. Where was it? Yeah, John 3:14. You know, 15 and 3:16. So, yeah, cover this. If you went to Sunday school, you learned this verse. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, and whosoever shall believeth in Him should not perish but have eternal life, everlasting life. Actually, is the version I had. 17. For God did not send the Son into the world to judge the world, no, but that the world should be saved through Him, through the truth of you. Yes, the Je suis, the I am. That's why you're here. You're the Messiah. You're taking care of, the greatest goal scorer of all time, Gretzky. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. 99, 18, 9. Woo. Just keeps going. It's fun. Yes, John 3:17. For God into the world to judge this world. No. But the world should be saved through you, and the truth you carry. He who believes in Him is not judged. Yes. He who does not believe has been judged already. That's the. Oh, look. You don't need a court for that, do you? Oh, because you. Oh. That works. You don't need to. You just need to fess up, Let's see what else we got here. See, in the Bible fun now. Yeah, 18. He who believes in Him, truth itself, is not judged. He who does not believe has been judged already. Yeah, because you're a liar within yourself. Begotten Son of truth, the light of truth. Yeah. And this is the judgment, that the light is come into the world, and the men love the darkness rather than the light. Yeah, the cock swarms everywhere where the cocks are warm, eh? Cockles and muscles, these guys. Cock elves and mus elves. Muse elves, yeah, they want to get that muscle around their cockle. Oh, yeah. Where was it? Love the darkness rather than the light, for the deeds were evil. 20. For everyone who does evil hates the light. Yes. And does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. Bring them into the light, kids. Expose the demons. You're not judging, you're observing. Hey, that's not a good idea. Fuck, you're killing yourself with that. If I were you, and I'm not, because I know within myself, I said, that's not a good idea. That's going to kill you. Don't do it. Okay? Okay. But to carry on. 21. John 3:21. But he who practices the truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be manifested as having been wrought in truth. In God, if you will. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, let me see what else we got here. Guess it is a bit of a sermon after all. Romans 10:17. So faith comes from hearing, and hearing by the word of Christ. That's the Christ. Your Christ has been crushed. I had some fun with crushed and Christ last night. Orange crush indeed. All right, let's get these mics open. You're up, and Ferocity, your mics are open too. We got an hour, like right on the money now, until rollover. So you can call in, excuse me, at 347-637-3265. And, of course, BTR listener 057 for tonight. Hit 1 on your dial pad to let me know that you are actually interested in playing with the rest of us kids, or that you were a self-centered, only child motherfucker sitting around with your thumbs up your ass playing with your fucking Winky and don't have a crayon in the room. Okay? There we go. Is that fun, Roar? Huh?
Yeah. I'm laughing. It's fun.
What a
I'm
bitch.
here, Punchy.
I know. I hear you, sweetie. Oh, by the way, Ferocity, honey,
Yes.
you're already on the couch. Have fun. Dance your fucking dance, girlfriend. You got them running. Feels good, doesn't it?
Great.
Yeah, guess where I'm sitting? Right there beside you. Guess who knows? Lucifer. Guess who's not going to fuck with you? Lucifer. Yeah, they lose their fur when they fuck with you. I skin dogs. Yeah, they lose the fur right quick. Talk about a close shave, huh? I take them right down to the bones. Yeah, well, Every dog loves a bone, right? Loves to hide their bones, bury their bones in some cave somewhere, huh? Yeah. Do you see the power of the flesh now? That's how Lucifer got into this world. That was to switch up the DNA. Reptilian.
It's a stronghold.
Yeah. You know, they got us working against ourselves. I mean, look at the court system and the reverence they place on the female, you know? I mean, we talked about this in the legal sense for literally years. Okay? This is why. Because the female in this world, the male with the small penis and the cloven hoof, is exactly where the demons enter through the meat sticks. We're not of this world, guys. Our flesh is entirely different. It's not of this meat. So don't get lost in Lucifer land, okay?
Okay.
Bunch of Legos, and don't take anything personal with vaginas and penises either. You need to see all of you. This is for everyone. You know this. So there's nothing wrong with being female, and there's nothing wrong with being male. There's something wrong with being either or and neither or at the same time. You are so divided amongst yourself. Now we're getting to the real core of it here. But am I clear enough on the circumcision of the flesh?
Yes.
Okay. To give a broader overview of that, to give you an idea of it. Guys, welcome to Earth. Shithole extraordinaire in its current situation. Yeah? Okay, yeah. I can observe that. How about you? Okay. Can you observe this in yourself, that you're doing your best to push away this flesh reality? Yes? Okay, that's truth. Circumcising yourself. You don't go out and get hammered anymore, right? Nah, never did anyway. A couple of times got, but that was like fucking teenager, like stupid kid. Yeah, I tell you, it didn't take many hangovers, one, to figure that out. Ooh, not going to do that again. So I didn't. Good idea, wasn't it? Yeah. Besides, I watched it kill my mom anyway, so I didn't think that was a good idea to begin with. So I was kind of on that boat anyway, really had a good direction to go in. Thanks, Mom. So, I'm grateful. Thank you. What a lesson. Certainly showed me how to not get trapped in that, eh? And how many people on this planet are trapped in that one? Well, everybody. Fuck, they got bars everywhere. They got bars for lawyers, bars for football players, bars for hockey players, bars for blue collar, white collar, red collar, green collar. They got collars for all of you guys, right? So you see the exorcist or the exorcism of the demon through the circumcision of the flesh. Listen, if you want to have a glass of wine, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop seeing things from a right and wrong. See it only from an observable position of, moderation. And you will know. Do you want to know how to get the phoenix really quick? You got to rise it from the ash. And I'm going to show you how. It's easy. You can use a bowl if you want to get literal. Guys, don't do this with me. Don't play the bowl. Please. You see, that's divided at the left and the right. That is the L is evil, R is good. No, I can show you how both are good and evil. It's to show the contrast only, not literally. L isn't literally evil. It's a representation of symbolism. L is very, very, very good, too, you see. Hello. It's got a good feel to it, doesn't it? You're not trapped in the spell, though. Hell no. Hello. Yeah, hell is low. You're just making an affirmative statement of, hell's low. I don't want it to be there. But I'm just going to remind you that you are here. Hello. So now it's just a reminder of where you are versus a greeting of infinite. Oh, hello. How are you, Bob? In hell. How are you doing, Bob? Bunch of fucking plumb bobs. Little bobs on the ocean, They got Bob everywhere, Bobbing for apples. Bombs on the loom, Do you see what I mean about concept with one sound? Go ahead, find as many in as many languages as possible. B-O-B. Google it. Wait till you see what comes up. It's not like it's hard, guys. Tell you what, you can use my website, all right? It's called Google. I use it. It's my website. I find everything I need on my website called Google. Is it not consciousness? Yes. Is it not you? Yes. Is it not all of us? Yes. Google yourself, for fuck's sake. How many times have I got to keep telling people this, you know? I tell you, here's what happened when I said Google's my website. And, well, I use this. Oh, fuck, you missed it. You're missing it. Okay, I'll show you how do you solve a fractal, Kate. It's like this. Look for the biggest thing in anything that causes the most effect in one domino. I would say that you could probably use Google to find anything on the internet. True or false? Little domino, big effect. You see? Because you give me another website, I'll ask you, well, can I Google that? Yeah. Well, then just use Google. Why bother? Why waste time? Look at you putting... You don't need to show me your work. You already know the formula. That's what I hate about the North American system, man. Here I am getting the right answer, 10 out of 10, and getting 3 out of 10 for the test. I already told you guys that story a few times. It only happened once. Well, it happened a couple of times. I was getting pissed off. I'm looking... Someone next to me that got, 3 of them right and got 7 out of 10 because they showed work. It's still retarded. You get all the right answers and you get 3 because you didn't show your work, and you get a couple of right answers and you get 7 because you showed a bunch of bullshit that's totally irrelevant. What is the purpose of a test, by the way? To get the right answer? At least that's why I thought it was. Does it matter how you get to it as long as you understand how you got there and you're using all the same things everyone else is? Yeah? That's what I thought, too. So I corrected the math teacher. He never did that again. They get a little out of joint when you ask them to break down a formula backwards to prove why it works. And when they couldn't do it, I did it for them. Didn't get any more 3s. I fucking hated math here. I hated it. I loved it in Ireland, hated it here. Fucking morons don't know how to teach math. You have a fucking clue how to teach English or math here, guys. Seriously, this place is... this is a gift of being transplanted for 3 years back to Belfast. Go through secondary school there. To come back here to see the fucking... Oh, secondary school again. Oh, good. Kibbles and bits. Look, it's dog food again. Wagging the tail. I don't think so. I'm going, fucking dog food again? You should try going through an entire school. Imagine going through high school twice. Imagine that. That's what I did. I went through it twice. It's a joke. Oh, because you failed? No, I actually skipped a grade. See how backwards it is? So I've had a really good contrast of, black and white. I really have. And that's what years I share that contrast from my own experience. And I'm sure there's something in your life that you can see the exact same contrast, yet maybe not the same experience, but in an experience similar or almost identical in a different situation. Yes? Have you ever had to repeat something twice and you really hated the second time? Like the next day at work? What do you want in your coffee, Bob? Same as yesterday, Bob. Oh, okay, Bob. Have a good day, Bob. Okay, Bob. You too. Next day, what do you want in your coffee, Bob? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bob. Ad nauseum. Let's push a little piece of paper over here with some numbers and get it to go there. And then when we're done that one, oh, look, another one comes in, so we'll get that one and make it go there. And that's your whole fucking day. You're playing the Kansas City Shuffle, moving paper around. And you think you're getting something done. Oh, yeah, you are. It's called circling the wagons. Oh, it's easier to attack if you circle the wagons, you see. You think you're protecting yourself? No. No. You're enclosing yourself into a fixed position. And don't worry. If your opponent's got horses, they will ride circles around you. All Custer, little bighorn, honk kind of style. Yeah. Well, that's what you get, Custer. Murdering women and children and shit. Putting on a meat stick suit. It's interesting how the Once Upon a Time series has taken a twist, perfect twist, as long as you can look at Maleficent and all the other, they're making them be the evil villains as actually the good guys. You'll see it for yourself. It's beautiful. And there's Dopey White and Prince C. Harming. Oh, we killed Maleficent's baby. Yes, you did. Oh, I can hardly wait to get through the next couple. There's, I think, 4 or 5 I haven't seen. Anyway, I watched two last night, sort of. I got through the second one, along with Mission Impossible. I'm like this all day, by the way. You only get a 2-3 hour window of it. This is what I am all day when I'm awake. This is all I do. What do you guys do? I know what Roar does. I know what Frosty does. I know what the others do.
Got a list.
Yeah. You got a list and you've checked it twice and you just laugh because you know who's naughty and who's nice, and you're not naughty anymore because you're not tied up in knots because you found the Fort Knox within yourself. Knock. Heaven only knocks 4 times. Knock, 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 knock. You better answer this fucking door. That was the 4th knock right there. Boy, won't the demons be surprised soon. Yes, very soon.
Well, I can share my little IKEA.
Oh, excellent. I got lots of IKEA stories. Let's dance.
That's so fun. So I was watching Michael Tessarian talking about the lover card of the tarot in an interview, and I just listened for a few minutes. He talked about how the idea of God came about from a cataclysm, and that word stuck with me, and so I'm going to go on this little traveling along I thought of catechism, so I looked it up, and in Greek it's spelled Katechizein, to teach orally, and I thought of the cateisms, and
keys in, baby, get the keys in.
Yeah. Cataclysmos, the deluge, flood, inundation, or the kleizine, to wash clean. Kata is down, from P-I-E, clue, to wash.
Yeah. You got to use your samurai katana for that. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, kata anu, the truth of the truth in heart. Yes, yeah.
The pole shift and the fall is where the idea of God, but see, it's in us. It's us.
Yeah,
so,
it's the same.
Yeah.
It's your eye is the same as mine, so it's the same your eye, right?
Right.
So find the warrior within you, same your eye, right? Quit committing harikari spiritually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get in a big pile of Pinto if you do that. Watch, you make a religion out of it. Just gonna go and see if there's any coffee. If not, I'll put some on. You girls got the table okay? I'll be right back.
Sure.
I know you two can handle it. A couple of flying dragons. Have fun. I'll be right back.
So on the patio today, beautiful day, and I've got a couple of pots of flowers growing, and they're pansies and snapdragons. And I was like, man, are you the pansy or the snapdragon? Because
good.
what we do when we know we're not the legal name and we've using the sound and the phonics now, this is the eternal spring. The Hyperborea. Yep. Pansies and snapdragons. Oh, it just makes me laugh.
I don't know what snapdragons look like as a flower.
Well, the flower you can.
Oh, snapdragons.
Yeah.
I had a pussy willow tree when I was a kid in the backyard, and snapdragons. I love snapdragons.
Love them.
They're so adorable.
Are you I have pansies in one pot and snapdragons in the other. I was like, are you a pansy or a snapdragon? I'm like, oh, no questions.
Well, you are both, because you are going across creation itself. Pan, say is, right?
Say is.
And of course, snap. How about let's get the snar in there, right? The S-nower, no, oh yeah, it's a knower thing. Anyway, track on. You see, the Snapdragon gets you the track on, right?
Yeah.
Get you on track.
Hey, just a minute. I've Googled Snapdragon, and now I have the picture in front of my eyes, and it's precisely those flowers that we call mufliers en français. And Grandmama Emma had those in her garden, and I was 3 feet tall, and I was my nose in there and smell, and the bees and bumblebees were in there. And
okay, I'll tell you what. We don't have Love here. I was going to say get her in and you go off in a little bit in French, and then you can discuss the translations. You know, I'm not sure if Liberty is around. If you are, I'd love to. What I'd love, Ferocity, is for you to dance in your native tongue with Liberty. I know she's fluent as well, and then share the concepts from the phonics. People need to see it working in all languages. They really, really do, because it does. It's beautiful. Now, just as a little side note here, I'm sure each and every one of you at some point has come across some foreign word that you remember, and you know what it meant, or you know what it means, you know what it meant, right? And the reason why you came across that is that's one of your fractal clues. That's the only one. If you only learned a dozen words in a language or less, or whatever, each one of those is a potent domino. That's why you have. That's why you have it. That's why you bother to learn it. Okay, it's there for a reason. Use it. That's simple.
Kate, I'll tell you. At one point in this space and time living, I had someone who knew a little bit of Greek, and the word that I took inside of me and I remember until now is kunelakimu. Kunelakimu. And this means mon petit lapin, my little rabbit.
Okay, what is it again in Greek?
Kunelakimu.
Okay, kune. Well, there's cuneiform. That's source creation itself. That's the rab, the spirit breath in the ab, since in the state of being, it is rabbit. Okay, so kune. What was the rest of it?
Kunelakimu.
Oh, law of the life, modus operandi. Yeah, totally. See, it says it in Greek too. It's all about it's the modus operation of life itself. It always goes back to the source of the heart of the Most High. Cuneiform means cunt, life force in the physical sense, right? So, as far as I can, what's coming at me lately over the last number of hours, this idea of the cloven hoof. Okay, the horse has a cloven hoof, and that would be the interference in the DNA to rearrange, close one door, open another, kind of thing. You know, make the male female, which are both the same, opposite. All right, so basically a bait and switch. And the only way that the demon can live is, remember, every one of us is life's source. Okay, and what we do in our choices to bring life in the physical sense here is exactly what brings the demon here. You know, when they talk about Noah's flood and, you know, humanity getting wiped out, it wasn't for any other reason than evil itself, destroying the evil that has permeated this heart itself. You know, basically, to me, it's like a coin that was on its rim and got knocked over, and this plane that we live on is like a slow turning. You know, have you ever made a coin spin, and as it gets close to the end, you see it kind of roll on its side?
Yeah.
Right. The coin is almost flat. It's almost well, heads you win, tails you lose. Okay, it's a coin toss of creation. You know, you play with the tails of the dragon, you lose. I called heads on this one. Okay, pay heed. get it into the heed lase, right? It works in accents. Accents are just another way of expressing the sound to get the intent, so you can see it transferred across every language. That's why the Canadian accent is like most of the American accent, is sterile of tonal quality. It's how's it going today, Bob? Very straight, very no real tone. It's very literal. It is a very literally spoken, literally understood, and it is literally the lowest form of communication. So I'll tell you, there's no dance to it. I was posting yesterday with someone, might have been on Facebook or Skype or something, talking about how I hear different languages, like French. To me is very posh, and it's got its own music, but it's got an eloquence in it that is different than Italian and Spanish, which are very musical. Italian being more intense form of that, and then of course the Germanic, which is get it done, just get it done. It's got an accent. It's carrying that message, and of course you move up into the Scandinavia regions, which is Proto-Germanic, Norse, which is just more musical. The Danes, the Norwegians, the Swedish, and the Finnish, right? They're Proto-German languages crossed over through the Slav languages as well. There's another one that's very musical. The German is more staccato. It's more, click, click, click. Get it done. The Germans, get it done. You want someone to get it done, you give it to the Germans. That's a fact. It's a historical fact. You want... my mom's dad, he served in the supply lines after D-Day, and one of the things that that fucking idiot and the rest of his friends would do is they'd find cameras and stuff, and what they do with the cameras is they take the lens off and throw the camera away, because the lenses that the Germans made were beyond perfect. There was nothing like that. The same precision in a lens that you'd find in a camera or anything that the Germans, quote, typically do as a people anyway. They're just very efficient. Same as the Japanese. Attention to detail. Okay? So, and that's an extreme side of it. And then there's other parts of, you look around the planet and see the different cultural energies that are being portrayed in group form. It's globs of this here and globs of that there. So I look for the most sterile, the most musical, the most that and the other. If I just come on here and start talking like this all the time, you'd probably have a bit more fun, because it's a bit more musical than this fucking, how's it going? Everyone okay, Bob? Because there's life in it, you see? An accent is just life put into the words, the sounds themselves. Where if you listen to fucking Obama talk, holy shit. It's no wonder. Listen, go to any North American typical Presbyterian service and bring a fucking pillow. Okay? Go to Mass, bring a pillow. Yeah, we know all about your tonals, you monks, you, and yeah. It's all. I don't know what people like about the Gregorian chants and stuff. I think they're fucking putrid, personally, but that's just me. They just wrong. They're not musical. Just, I don't know. But I'll tell you, the whole low note thing. Remember, if you want to hear something through the fog, the lower the note, the further it travels. That's why it's easy to keep a low frequency in effect, because it's traveling the furthest, right? It's the longest wavelength. So here we have this flat Earth disk coming to rest on the plane of existence. You don't want to be on the underside of this one. Legal name puts you there. Yeah, I've got a couple of, at least I think I found a few neat ways of putting across the... I'm just looking for ways to put across a legal name fraud as to what it is. Yeah, I was tracking that out like I always do, but it really... Have you guys noticed it intensifies sometimes into like a lot of fuck off moments? You get a lot of that? I do. It's getting to be more and more every day too. That's the funny part. Just the head shaking. kind of thing at this place, this whole reality. It's nuts. Here, I give you an example that I was sharing last night. A word. See, I'm going I had a beautiful fractal experience where, you know, the thing in front splits and the colors, and it was beautiful. It's starting to come back right now. It's really neat. Getting hard to read though. A word is to illustrate a sound. Yeah, I'm having a hard time reading this. Shapes designed to form your world around you. Okay, they're shapes designed to form your world around you. Words invoke emotion, and that equals the energy of source. Reactive, loose cannon effect, right? And it's all done through tones, not words. I'll use the same example again as I always use, like this. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, man. You know? Same two words. Entirely opposite intentions. Yes? Felt the tonal difference? Well, if you didn't, fuck you. You see? You got to break this spell, guys. This is where you're getting held in time and space. See the tone, town. Okay? The tone of the heart, to knee. It's right there, to knee. It's to Christ. Okay? This is not about on your knees, bitch. No, this is about you're going to surrender to truth or lies. Choose one. You will succumb to the lies or you will succumb to the truth. Depends on what you want to suck. This one or that one? No. Truth is where it's at. Words invoke emotions. They're deliberately designed that way. It's the energy of source reactive loose cannon effect. That's why they have canon laws. They want loose cannons all over their ships. Humanity has been spellbound into their Book of the Dead. Legal name is the Spell of Spells. It's the lock, stock, and bar rule of your soul. That was the other one I wanted to get into. That's why I went there. Okay, I knew I wanted to come back to the Cooper and the Hooper. 3 hoops on a barrel. 3 hoops. Okay, don't let me forget that. Excuse me. It's a big one, too. I love this one. It's the lock, stock, and bar rule of your soul. Pure and simple. Pure and simple as that, literally. Literally. It's the spell of spells. Until you break that spell, until you know you're not that, and it's a ridiculous idea to even think you're that, then you'll be out of the barrel. See, humanity is fish in a barrel. And they're shooting you like fish in a barrel, because you are fish in a barrel. Going, shoot me, shoot me. Is that a boiling water, pot of water? Quick, I'm a lobster. Uh-huh. Yeah, to see beyond the veil. Or to see across the veil. A veil to hide the eyes, or a veil is in a meadow. To see beyond the veil. Just change the spells with sound definitions. Sound definitions. Your own, of your own sound mind. With sound definitions versus definitions of sound from an unsound mind. Spells mind your gold. Soul. Through thought. Thoth. Whatever you want to put it. Dissect a word and define each piece separately. There's the IKEA effect. Explode the word. Ano, tome, I, cull, e. Anatomically. Start with the syllables. Oh, look, ano. Oh, Anno Domini. Anu. Anu heart. Anunnaki. Yeah. Anu knock, knocky. Yeah. Dissect a word. Like, you did dissect a frog, dissect a word. It's the same thing, only without killing something. You're just killing evil when you dissect words. Dissect a word and define each piece separately with as many definitions in all languages as you are aware. Just like what Ferocity and I were talking about. What letter or what word do you know in another language? Bring it in. And there we bring it in. Shows that you're right. You know a word here and there in a few languages. Those are your clues. Clue, nails. All right? I.e., bitter means bad tasting in English, and you're welcome in German. Bitter. Spelled the same. Two entirely different intents. Bitter. Ugh. Right? That's very bitter. Or how'd you like that? Oh, it's great. Thank you. Bitte. You're welcome. Okay, so that's just a simple little example. I mean, guys, they're all over. Every word is like this. Some are just more blatant than others. All right, where was it? So, for example, that is, i.e., bitter means bad tasting in English, you're welcome in German. So the sound that bitter or bitter makes works differently in two understandings of the spell known as bitter, bitter. Okay? You decide, pick a side. Truth or lie, it's up to you. Good or evil, they're in everything. Every word's a singularity. So you decide the definition that you want in that sound now. That's why I redefine everything to the heart of the Most High. Because when it's done by one, it is done for all. You see, you guys still haven't figured out how powerful you are yet, eh? Okay, well, we'll get there. Oh, yeah, we'll get there. Swing it evil to good, left to right. It removes the emotional idea trapped in every spelling under the sun. Like the sound that PHUCKS or PHUCS apostrophe or FUX or FUCKS makes. Fucks, 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 fucks. They're all spelled differently, but they all make the fuck sound. And I don't think fuck you is going to be too worried about it if you're popping into the doctor's office. Hey, fuck you, how are you? Good, how are you? It's not too offensive to someone called fuck you, huh? PHUC? YU? Fuck you. It's an Asian name. That's how the fox fucks you. And fox, fucks, fax, fix, fex, fikes, fx, fox. Faux key, the foe of life. The fox. Fucks. You, EWE, the sheep. See, they're all about their, what do they call that, crossbreeding thing? Montauk. yeah, my talk. Or my Tao of creation. Yeah, just goes everywhere. Again, Ta, T-A-U. Well, it's Taurus. Tau, Greek letter. Toe, pull something behind you. Right? Two, well, two of something, like one and two, or to go somewhere, or also. T, tie, toe, ta. Expand your vocabulary, you know? You decide the definition that you want in the sound now. Swing it evil to good. So if you see, when you see the definition of the evil and the good, don't worry, you can't miss these. They're pretty blatant. Refuse is a great example. To say, no, I don't want it, or to say, yes, please reattach me. Refuse. It's what you do with the fuse panel. When one blows, you refuse it. That's why they ask you, do you refuse to have a lawyer? Well, that's the catch-22. Damned if you say yes, and damned if you say no. It's a duality. Just like a free man walking in, I do not. No, I had you at I. You said yes. You're on a ship here. The I, Captain. You're already saying I before you're saying yes before you have any. You see how literally trapped humanity is in the sound and assumption? Well, because when you're talking, you're not spelling it out for them. That's why they don't like spells thrown in their face. That's why I've thrown all sorts of spells. Essays and rights and writs and rots and all the rest of it. Okay? Because there's no mistaking what is spelled. That's why they take their spelling seriously. So when they make a spelling error, like they did and had to time jump me to correct it, they take that shit seriously. They had to break their own spell. It's pretty funny, actually. Big clue for me, though. That one cost me everything. It's worth it. Absolutely. Look what I found. See, when you do that, it removes the emotional idea trapped in every spelling under the sun. All right? That's why. One slip of the tongue, like any cunning linguist knows, knows, N-O-S-E, like any cunning linguist knows, during cunning aer lingus, one slip of the tongue ends up in another's Uranus, creation, ends up in deep shit. That's the creation field. Uranus or Uranus. It depends which heaven you live at. Heaven made. Satan made hell seem heavenly through tempt a shunned. with a taste of nuts and honey, all Luciferian ring, Saturn's rings, alluring as hell. Sure it is. Stole your heaven, trade dead for hell here, while Satan lives in heaven on earth. The old rule in heaven versus serving in heaven thingy. Yeah, let you holding the bill. Satan needs to see your ID, though, to make sure you're one of his, serving in hell via contract of death, the legal names, titles, etc. Get out of her, this whore of whores. All it takes is a change of heart. The mind follows your lead. To do the opposite turns your goal to being led straight to hell. That's how it works. Acquire? To acquire something? Well, to acquire a piece of paper, choir is a ream of paper. It's also a group of people that sings in the church. Funny how they have choirs everywhere, huh? Acquire? Choir is a ream of paper. Esquire? De Esquire? Desk wire, why it erp. Wire, one who asks why all the time, is a wire. Why this, why that? Well, you're such a wire, aren't you? And of course you're sitting at the desk. Desk wire. Esquire. Been at the desk or the desk task too long. Esquire. Where being in the field or the fjord is where life is, what you put on. Not behind some desk wire of Esquire. Right? This is about getting into the field. This was a Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Hey, I finally made it into the field. Yes, you did. You've been out to pasture, pasteurized, and your KRM is all curdled, right? Kiro M, cream, the cream of the corn. This world has you all buttered up in the kern all. Yeah. Don't be the popcorn, too. Legal name reality says you're both. They'll eat you up watching you play in their modus operandi of life, the butter and the corn, indeed. You might say dead, but it's deed, same thing. In your head, take heed. Because the only one you need to heed is your heart. So pay heed to that. And by the way, it's free. You don't have to pay anything there. Medal of Honor. Oh, I like this one. This was fun last night. This gets back to the metal or metal. Medal of Honor equals what one gets for murdering more people in an extraordinary way, while offering all manner of excuses as to why you had to protect other murderers hanging out with you in their fox souls. Oh, Metar of Honor. Metar. Metter. Well, that's a D and the L flipped for the T and the R. Funny how this works. Metar of Honor. Well, that's the tar that you need to have on so your feathers stick to you, or they'll tar and feather you. The meter of honor. Meter sounds like a gauge. Yes, it does. Standing in truth, knowing that all life is saved as a result. That's where you get the Medal of Honor, the real meter of honor. So, which, as in wicked witch, which reality, royalty, I love, do you live in? Lie, tell the truth in, duality. The choice is be, lie, truth. Be, lie, believe. So if there's anything to believe, leave the lie. Bever. Start spanking that tail on the water. You can only be one of those. You can't be a liar and someone who tells the truth. That's a very in-your-face choice, yes? That's what I thought too. So I went with it. Right? Being a liar sucks, doesn't it? The choice is be lie or be truth. You can only be one. Right? Singularity. Singular focus. Get rid of the faux. Curse it out of you. No mulligans here, kids. It's a hole in one or get off the golf course, say. I'm playing through here. Me, magnetic electric tall, or meat, M-E-A-T, as in hamburger all. Me tall, as in tall in creation, or all made of uncircumcised flesh. Prepare to meet your Makiro, maker, coming through. And here it is. It was on track last night. Once you use the decoding tool of phonics, you are no longer encrypted. Encrypted. You have found the encryption. Want to see a demon spotted? Check out Crypto AG. I love this. One of the Mossad things. That German wings thing. Yeah, it's... Oh, now apparently he's homosexual. Oh, my God. They're just going in every fucking direction with this. It's funny as hell to watch this. Okay, well, we didn't get him with that. Let's go off of the homo thing. Oh, fuck, that one didn't work. We tried the Muslim. We tried the... Oh, yeah, I know. It's crazy. Anyway, check out Crypto AG. Connected to this, by the way. AG, egg, 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 Crypto egg, the crypt of the egg. AG, the symbol for silver. Well, it should be AK, actually. Ak. In the Christ mind of the one, lesser than creation within creation. Ak, mummy, I know what it's like. The cryptum of the Antichrist, Crypto AG. A is the Antichrist. Remember, it's both, Christ, Antichrist. So I choose what it is, because I can see what the Crypto AG is. It's a lie. So I'll use the lie form of it. So the crypto womb of the Antichrist, A, hex G. Yeah, the Antichrist hex. Egg. That's the egg, the AGG, the EGG, the Og and Magog. The modus operandi, Sagittarius. Sagittarius? Sagittarius. There's a bigger one in there. I didn't get into that last night. My head was going too fast. The satanic hex of the Most High creation. Well, there it is. That's it right there. I did put it there. The modus operandi, Sagittarius. The satanic hex of the Most High creation. The Arius. The Ari-me. There's the the Air Force, right? The RES. The areas. The Ari-me, Army. The Air Force, the Air Force, and the Navy, the not applicable life. Don't forget the Marines, the stuff comes off in orange, too. Baby loan is over, Babylon. Contract null and void. Life, these demons are all a bunch of hackers. Welcome to Troy. We're the Trojan Horus now. And that's what you are. Every time you take anything to anyone exposing legal name fraud, you are the Trojan horse virus of Trojan horse viruses. You are absolutely ripping through all of consciousness with everyone you tell. And I don't care if you believe me or not. Maybe you should believe yourself for a change. Try that, because I know the power you wield doing this. I do it all the time, and I know others that do it too. I love playing ping pong with you guys. Hey, oh look, Roy went ping, I go pong. Rose ping, I go pong. Kate ping, Ferocity pong. We're playing ping pong here. We keep this ball in the air. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll tell you, keeping that ball in the air can't roll around and hurt anybody. So I just leave it in hang time, But anyway, just me being me. I'll shut up now. 15 minutes to roll over. You know the routine. Somebody take over. I've got some phoenix to rise here in the ash of cannabis, the Cain duality. Yeah, well, if you burn the Cain duality, cannabis, it turns it to what? Ash. Duality bridged. And guess what you get from the smoke? You get the mirrors within. You get to play your own smoke and mirrors. That's rising the phoenix, phonics from the ash. I smoke a bowl, smoke a pipe, smoke a joint, smoke it, well, I just do it on, I have my pipe with a little doctor in it. I was going to do last night, but I'm
right there with you.
I was already flying too high as it was, so I thought, no, I got a funny feeling I might just trip over with that, and oh yeah, you should have seen, and I'll tell you, it's beautiful. It started not with anything other than truth itself. Started following a little fractal, and then that split started. I know when I'm on track because it splits immediately. This is happening all the time now. And last night, I got to tell you, it was like so wide. It started off as this little jagged half moon thing, and then it kept growing and growing until it was like fully around, and you could see the shimmer in the middle of it, and it was like, if you hold your hands out the side of your head on each side about a foot each way, maybe a bit more, that's how big it was that I was seeing it. It's beautiful. Yeah, I've been there before. Oh, and I didn't smoke a thing either. Funny that. I was just doing my thing with Sonic. Have you had any of that stuff happen with you guys? Very otherworldly, beautiful things? Or...
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, it happens to me all the time now. It's freaking amazing. I mean, pure. The colors, oh, man. And that's without doing anything, okay?
Yep.
Just crayoning in your mind. That's all I do. Yeah. You thought it was hard. So did I at one point, but now it's like, wow. Yeah, so I just wanted to give another allegory of why you should be burning duality.
Awesome.
Okay? It's very powerful. Yeah. It's reconnecting it's refilling in the neurons that have had a piece hacked out of them, right? Remember, this is about hacking your consciousness. And the neurons have a little slice, a little fingernail-like slice. Yeah, there's a fingernail again. And cannabis has that fingernail in it. You've been cloven in the clover fields. Start your own movie. The one that they put out really sucked. Good FX on the monster, though. That was pretty good when you finally got to see the thing. Fuck. Anyway, it's, welcome to District 9. Oh, someone had posted Chappie. It's a new one that's out. I tried watching it on VOAs or Views, whatever. But the movie or the cinema shot of it was, buddy, can you zoom back a little bit? Maybe get all the screen instead of a third of it? Just so and the sound was terrible, and it's like, okay, I mean, I can put up with a lot of visual nonsense, but Sonic, no, the sound's got to be good. Anyway, so I from what I saw of it, though, it's the same guy that directed District 9, South African, without a black people. You know that guy? Yeah. Anyway, he work with me, guys. Sorry, you can't go to South Africa, but you're black. Lethal Weapon. Fucking hilarious scene, man. I love Danny Glover when he did that. Go get him, Danny. Go in there. You want to immigrate to South Africa, but you're black. I know, that's the whole joke. You missed it. Good on you, Danny. Well done. Fuck, I laughed. Oh, yeah. Anyway, District 9 guy did Chappie. It's about from what I gathered, robotic cops, and one of them is a child. Gets erased, and that's all I really got of it. So I'm looking forward to watching that one, because that's you, the robot, iRobot, coming out of your flesh. The flesh is a meat robot. It's a machine. You're the ghost in the machine, duh. Duh. Duh.
The ghost in the machine, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have a look around at how beautiful your children are, and then I look at it on the other side of it. Oh, look what I did. I trapped two beautiful souls here. How selfish. Of course I'm going to protect that life. It's got nothing to do with the meat sticks. It's got everything to do with the life. That's why the child is life itself. That's why all of humanity is all in my thoughts. All of it. Yeah, mana. You know the mana, right? The manatee?
Mm-hmm. The manatee.
Yeah, and of course, 40 days or 40 years in the desert, living on mana. Lizzie hit them with her axe, and then she gave them 40 whacks or something. Lizzie Borden. It's funny how this Eliza Bet duality keeps coming up. Elizabeth. And again, just so here's the other thing too. You say something like Elizabeth and then start cracking the shit out of the code of it and show the pure evil in it. Someone that actually has that tag to them, they get all out of joint about it. Hey, that's my name. Well, yours and fucking millions upon millions of others. Why are you taking offense? I wasn't talking to you. Because if you hear the name and you think I'm talking to you, well, you'll know here because it's just a sound reference to go, hey, I have to use this sound to get your attention. And it works. Keeps us organized. That's all it is. Sound organization. Sound minds, we organize it ourselves. Because as far as I know, Roar, Ferocity, Kate, none of that's legal name stuff. Funny that.
Nope.
So, of course, we have a sound mind, and I know how to find. That's one of the things I got to say with a lot of people. People got an email. I heard from so and so, and I said, "Fuck." Then I don't hardly know anybody anymore because all the names that have been flipped out and around and whatever. So, no, I couldn't help you. So this is beautiful when I can't find you because it's really stepping into the all. I love that.
Yep.
When I can't find you in the
physical, that's happening a lot. It's fun.
Yeah. When I can't find you in the physical because you switched it up and haven't had a chance to talk with you much, you're not on the radar. Well, if you're not on mine, you're certainly not on Lucifer's. Well done. It's beautiful.
Hey, Kate, have you heard of this sound, Islibadish?
It sounds like a little bit of Yiddish to me, but okay. What was that again?
Islibadish.
Islibadish. Yeah, well, it's a little bit Yiddish. That's what I thought.
No, it's German for I love you.
Yeah. It's Yiddish. You're missing my phonetic joke there. That's okay. That was a big one. Yeah. Ich liebe Sie. Yeah. Ich bin ein Berliner. There. He's saying he was a Berliner.
You're breaking for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's energy output. Ooh, smokable. Ooh. Yeah, made the Schwartz with you. Yeah, the device. Just
breaking
saying.
Badly.
Okay, well, if it's breaking up, then just jump in and start talking.
Well, instead of it's all Greek to me, it's all Yiddish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's because you're the Yiddish. Ya ID man, Yiddish. Ya ID man, Yiddish. Got it? Ish is Celtic for man. Id, 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 entity, id, enta, fa, ka, shun, the heart and spirit shun. It says it right in the fucking word. Id, ent, right? Id,
yep.
Right? Ent, mind. The paper doll, mind. Id, ente, crucified. Fa, ka, shun. Fa, heart, ka, spirit of infinite within self, coming from source. So then source. K, shunned, pushed away. Nothing like killing it all in one word, identification. Do you refuse to identify? Oh, talk about Catch-22, huh? Check that one out. Yes, I do. Okay, well, show it to me. No, I don't. Okay, well, show it to me. Notice if I recall, just looking back, March 14th, 2014, I seem to recall some meat stick asking, do you refuse to identify? And I went off on some other different tangent because I wasn't paying attention to meat sticks. I wasn't going to give an answer. I never answer idiots. I give them a question. It spins them out.
Perfect.
Yeah. Do you refuse to identify? Why do you ask? Pretty much ends it right there, eh? Why do you ask? That's fraud. It's kind of odd that someone, supposedly a law enforcement, is out committing fraud like this. The legal name fraud is a felony. Do you know that it's illegal to use, a legal name? I haven't got a bar card. Do I look like a fucking lawyer to you? I can certainly talk like one, better than one, but I'm not one because I refuse to be something that's stupid. And don't use the word refuse as in going to rejoin it or something. I am Phoenician. I do speak it. And we of the Phoenix family, the EB of the Most High, kind of hang out together, wingtip to wingtip. Check out the Brownings in my wings. Yeah, you're getting the full 9 yards here, bitch. All 27 feet of the 303 rounds right up your ass. See how they run. Back to Lady Madonna. Just that. Don't lose, and don't leave the plot. Because here's the thing about the plot here. It's all about a 6-foot hole, isn't it? Yeah.
Willie Nelson posted 3 videos of him showing the video of Judge bows to a cop. It's hilarious.
What?
So hilarious. Willie Nelson posted in Legal Name Fraud Discussion Group 3 videos of him showing the video of Judge bows to a cop. There's 3 videos of it. It's hilarious.
The Willie Nelson country singer?
No, that's his calling on Facebook. He's called into GNIP one time. Yeah. So
no, but it's good. See, guess what? Guess who else just got the message? Well done, Ferocity. I was waiting for someone to do that because, okay. Yeah, Willie Nelson. Talk about farm aid, huh? Animal farm aid. So don't be Oh, what's that?
Hey. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Willie?
I was just killing zombies on a PlayStation, and I heard y'all talking about me.
There you go. Good to have you.
Yeah,
That
cop was really dumb. Like, just unfathomably dumb.
Well, that's kind of an oxymoronic statement because the fact they got a uniform on means they're silent anyway. Dumb. Yeah, so I'm just going to make you right than you thought you were. That's all. I hope you don't mind.
Oh no, I love it.
Okay, I do like to show everybody off and how perfectly right they are.
Yeah.
You can't make a mistake.
I mean, his argument was basically like, I don't care how this whole system was set up. There are rules. You live in this country. Go somewhere else if you don't like the rules.
That sounds about normal.
Great answers. Oh, it's fun. I enjoyed watching those.
Yeah. The system has rules. You should use them, Copper.
There's that Copper.
Yeah. It's all, see, this is where the silver and gold gets united together. Soft mother, hard mother. Silver being the harder of the two, right? Enveloped so it will not tarnish inside the gold, right? That's you, the silver, the truth within. Can never tarnish when you place it inside gold. And that sword cuts through everything. I don't care how hard the steel is. It cuts through it like butter. It's a one sword, cuts them all. It's every meat stick in 2. Have you noticed? Here's the sword. It's a really powerful little sword. Sorry.
Stab.
Yeah, I'm about to break the law. I hope you don't mind. Huh? What? Huh? Using illegal... I don't have permission to use that or anything of that. I'm not a bar member. I never... No. You should look up your laws,
Yeah,
there are rules.
Sorry.
No, I'm just agreeing with you, man. There are rules, That's where we're back in them.
I did keep him entertained for, a good few hours. At first he was talking about, I'm busy, I have things to do, blah, 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 because I was trying to get him Babylon Fallen. And then I think at some point I got him hooked in because I was trying to explain to him, that the whole court system is a foreign agency and it has nothing to do with, like, if you live in, this land, whatever we call it, America, North America, the second you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into someone else's, like a foreign jurisdiction. I was like, you work for the Crown by proxy because of
Here, let's make it even simpler for everybody. Because, yeah, you're absolutely right. But this is, you don't need to show this work. It's as simple as this. As soon as you step into a legal name at all or a title at all, you are a citizen Jew-bagger of the City of London, whore state.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all foreign to me.
He couldn't grasp it.
No, that's the dumb thing. You're right again. Works in both
4
sides.
hours.
Yeah.
4 hours with him.
Well, here, I'll tell you the beautiful gift you gave, though. You kept some monkey occupied for 4 hours and left others alone. So look at you, being the organ grinder. Nicely ground. Ground beef and all. I love it. Just going to grab a coffee. You got the helm. We're in rollover, so I'll be right back.
So what's the name of the video that Willie Nelson made?
It's in the legal name fraud discussion and experience group. I have 3 of them. My phone was dying at the time, and I had to go back and charge it. But essentially,
Willie, I think Brand New Man's got them on losethename.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I think what was my favorite part? Oh, did anyone catch him say that the judge owns the courtroom? Has anyone ever?
Yeah. And really, the clerk of courts is the one that's the most powerful,
mm-hmm.
And they don't even know it.
Has anyone ever owned a courtroom though?
Yeah.
Once you've had that experience, yeah. Once you've had that experience, it's hard for someone to tell you the judge owns it. No.
Wow. From the videos, I didn't realize 4 hours. Good one.
Hey, the Judge Bow's video, that 2 minutes and 34 seconds, 7.5 hours.
Right.
So I feel your pain, man. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, he was like, this doesn't prove anything. This is probably staged. He was like, who is this guy? I want to look him up. I'm like, well, see, there you go, trying to find a legal name. I said, you're not. I said, you're hung up on, I want proof. I want this. I want to look up that. I'm like, why don't you try it? Why don't you try to live without a legal name and tell me how far you get, in the system?
Yeah. Just the easiest way for anyone to find any one of us, really, is just Google. Next, if you're ever talking with these Goonies, just tell them, Google legal name fraud. Go ahead. You want proof? Google legal name fraud, and you will run out of clock in your life before you will run out of proof that's presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and try and research every second of everything that we've done at this table. We are far beyond multiple to the nth lifetimes worth of searching collectively.
Oh, yes.
Every step that we take individually is a step of 1,000 miles, because all we needed, well, here, in a literal sense, 5,280 people take one step, and they all walked a mile collectively. See how that works? A mile was covered in that one step because 5,280 people did it at the same time. So that's the allegory of what we do here. Every time one of us takes a step forward, we all take a step forward, and that's how much more distance we're covering. And the more of us there are, the more distance we cover, and the more crushed this fractal gets. It's beautiful. And doing what you did, what all of you do, just getting the word out. Are you having fun? Isn't it fun wielding truth and well, okay, it's not fun putting up with idiots, but you know what I'm saying. It is fun to know that. Do you guys not sense that? Can you not feel that?
Yeah, it is a rock of truth. So we're both feet are well anchored in that, and makes you with so much certitude and insurance, self-insurance.
Yeah. You know, again, it's go ahead, ask me. Ask me. What kind of chance do you think a cop, judge, lawyer, anybody on this planet would stand dealing with me? I'm there with you every step of the way, kids. Just be there. You'll see what I mean. Because it's true. Not because I say so, it's just because it is. I thought it was a good idea to agree with it, that's all.
Any one of them that you mentioned is done.
Oh. You there?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. Okay, no, it sounded like you cut out there. Yeah, so, I mean, I have no words for this, the power of this. I have no words to tell you the power you wield. It's the boot, man. Huff and puff, and that wolf is gone. It's done. Change your mind. Watch. You have the sword of swords. There's not one uniform. There is not one government agent. There is not one anything in the legal world that can touch you. You see, that's the problem with Lucifer. This was the catch-22 of catch-22s. You have to consent to be ruled. Good luck with that. Heaven's own, baby. Truth rules this heart. And none shall trespass. Ever. And that's the Celestine prophecy shield, literally. If you can envision a glass dome going around you and out as far as you expand yourself, yeah, I got a whole planet now. Got a whole solar system. Expand it out. That's your bubble. No one comes in it. I don't care how many legal things are attached to this and attached to that and all the rest of it. Addresses, mortgages, any of it. None of it matters. None of it. Because there's not one that can do anything to turn you on or turn you off, make you move or do anything to you. They need, absolutely must have, you need on your knees being in some way, shape, or form any legal title, name at all. That's all it takes. And you know you're not. That's why I go back to the Jane Doe-755. That was the last shot across the bow that said to the bar, don't fuck with us. Okay. It's not about filing motions. You can. I mean, I talked about that 6, 7, 8 months ago, whatever that was. But you better know what you're doing. It's not a get-out-of-jail-free card. We're not fucking playing Monopoly here. That's what they play. Me, I close the board up, throw it all in the box, and burn it. Okay? All that is that's literally the only citizen of the City of London state on this planet that is in honor without a bar card. So it has a bar card attached to it. They can't harm it. It's their own. So it's just a shield in another form of that same shield of truth. So all I've been trying to show you is all the different pieces of armor plating you have on you. Yeah. Here, I'll give you a scenario just to play that out for you. Someone has an issue, blah, 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 blah. Calls cops. Blah, 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 blah. So-and-so did this, so-and-so did that. And then Kate steps in and goes, take them all away. See ya. Because the only game I'll play with them is simply this. I don't play in the legal world, but I'll tell you what, I have a game piece that slaughters yours. I'll fucking play with you if you want to play. That's why they won't. It's not the fact that they would even dare. It's the fact that they can't. Because I know this. I'm the magic, just like you. I know this. Tell you what, you want to fuck with me? Gee, I wonder... I mean, guys, you got to understand this. I have this tool available to me. You think for 1 second I can't go into the golf courts and fucking rip them a brand new asshole? Be back in that house tomorrow? You seriously think I couldn't do that? I'll tell you what I can't do is I can't do that. I am not possessed of this world. Yeah, the temptations are strong. As much as I'd love to, that's vengeance, and I will not do that. It is vengeance enough for me to know that they are done, that they are toast, that this is not my world, this is not my reality. This is got, like the rest of us, got sucked into a bullshit reality. Here we are, minding our own business. What the fuck am I doing here? That's what. This is Demon Manufacturing Central 101. And every meat stick that is presented, that's why they love their meat sticks. Every meat stick presented is another soul trapped. Another life source to drain from creation source itself. Well, this little maleficent here, yeah. You're done. You're done stealing the life of child. End of. And that's the biggest problem with seeing anagogic while people hear you literally. It's a bigger concept. It's as simple as this. There's nothing in the system that could ever come up against me that I couldn't slam dunk with Jane Doe 755 like that. But here's the magic of it. One hasn't presented itself. Because I know I don't need it. Because I know it's a fractal that's collapsed. It's a domino wiped out. For everybody. So it's getting the idea. Now, I'll get less lit. How do I put this across? This is a mental tool that you can use in your mind only, okay, to show you the power you wield. That sure, if you want to dance with me, I've actually got a legal name gifted in your reality that needs to be protected. So you want to? Oh, I didn't think so. It's a wall, not a way. I can show the way through the wall, and that's the wall they won't cross, because they know they're fucked. All it would take for me, someone come against me, all it would take for me is to go Jane Doe 755 versus whatever fucking legal name the meat stick's using, sexual assault. Looked at me the wrong way. You're going to jail for life. That's the power I wield. You too. You fucking look at me the wrong way. You want to talk about benevolence? And the things that I've had to put up with? You want benevolence, I'll show you benevolence. This is not about vengeance. This is about, hey, sorting it out, and we're almost there, so just chill and breathe, you know. I'll tell you, breathe. Here it is in one word, breathe. Semantic breakdown of breathe. I did it in the discussion group. Just off the top of my head, because it's the same thing. B, which is the 13th, the Christ, the ophus eucus, ophucus. Ophus, office is serpent. That you cuss, you get rid of it. So there's the B. B of the Christ mind, through the spirit breath of the yawn of life itself, creating the why in, the why you're in, right? In truth of a bridge duality of consciousness. That's why I tell you to breathe. That's what that word is. That's my definition of that word. When you breathe and become aware of just breathing, you'll be amazed at how quickly your mind calms down. Just focus on your breathing. See how it goes blank? Don't see anybody work passports right now. Be there. Don't be square. Four corner yourself, baby. You got to circle your own square and square your own circle here. You are in the cycle of life. You are the cycle, the the spirit of that is the harvest. You are your own harvest. Don't let someone pick your fruit. Beautiful perspective from one of the videos that came in today on it's that IKTTOWKT or something. Anyway, whatever that. I see something completely different there. But anyway, posted another shot from the Australia down on, well, I can't say down, over at the south direction. Right, there's no under, there's no over. It's all on the same plane here. Okay? But what you'll see there is during the day, you'll see Nibiru, Planet X, whatever, hanging in the air while the sun goes by. And what it will give you finally, for the first time probably, the idea that we're not moving. Okay? Well, if you want to go to centrifugal force, let's go there. I'll give you a couple of examples of impossibilities that somehow you've been brainwashed into thinking they're possible. No, there's only one plane of existence. It's rather flat, if you will. That's why you see the toroidal field above, below. It has to have a point of reference, the plane of existence itself, the middle earth, heaven, you. But you'll notice that these things hang in the air while the sun goes by. Not moving. And this is the awakening that humanity is going to come into. They're going to realize that their planet has been spinning at 1,000+ miles an hour, because if it was, you'd be getting thrown into fucking space. I don't know about you, but 1,000 miles an hour on a merry-go-round, go ahead, try to hang on. Better yet, try to hold water on in a convex glass. Oh, look, it's just pouring off the side. Yeah, I know. The only thing that keeps it from pouring off the side is the ice is, right? The ice surrounding it with one path out. Head south. Time to paw south, southpaw. But you'll see it hanging in space. It's beautiful. And you'll get a good concept of, here, maybe I'll just, why don't I just do that? Here, go to Outlook. I'll post the, where is it? Looks like somebody lit a fire over on one of the YouTube things I posted on the David Icke one. There's a lot of emails coming in on that one. It doesn't matter. Just stay focused on the legal name fraud. I don't give a shit who I don't know what I have to do to piss somebody off to get them talking. Because at least they're in the headspace of what they're talking about. Anyway, I'll throw this up on. There's been a few of these out, but this is a really good one, and it's getting bigger by the day. By the way, I should mention that, like a lot bigger. Get your house in order, guys. Get your heart straight. Stop worrying about these little monkey demons. No, they want to sit around and burn. That's entirely up to them. Like I said, I don't want to be on the other side of that coin when the coin finally stops rolling around after it's been spun for so long. Yeah. Talk about a wheel within a wheel. Something stopped your wheel from rolling. Planet X Nibiru system at Mawson Station is now huge. Maw, mouth, mother. Shut your maw. Gaping maw. Modules. Modern. Yeah, ma turn is more like it. It's all about your creation, your voice, your say in everything. And someone has stole your say through spells. Because you really don't know what you're saying when you think you're saying what you think you're saying, but you're not really saying what you think you're saying, because phonics exposes the lies that we have been saying for so long to keep this nightmare in force and effect. Not anymore. Yeah, so have a look at that just to get the concept of we're not turning, guys. Not turning at all. Their screen is getting fucked with. You'll see that once you start coming out of your sleepy slumber, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White. Yeah. I had to laugh at how. Yeah, talk about superheroes, Snow White and Prince Charming. What a dickheads. And once upon a time, the last few episodes, wow, just wow. It's done a complete about-face from when the last season ended. See, now it's all about the villain, the Vi Arion, getting a happy ending, the life of the Most High Heart, the villain. When you take the phonics and see it, you'll see what a hero is. It's a hell low, he-low. You see it? Flip the left to the right and you'll see the mirrors. The one's low in hell, hell low, he low, hail low, hell no, to the Vi Arians, villains. VI, put an E in there just to give the... See, I'll respell things out only to show you the word in a different... the sound in a different form. Like, c'est la vie. You could write the letter V, or you could write the French form of V-I-E. Oui?
Oui.
Ouais. Don't be a poisson, croissant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fish head. Poisson. Poisson? Poisson. It's all fish to me. That's the hardest man.
Poisson.
Yeah, poison. Depends on what language you're in and whether you make the S hard or soft. You know, but those snakes like everything hard, right? Soften it up a little bit. Zitty, city, right? Says. You hear the difference? Two entirely different intentions there. Just changing the amount of air you let loose. The word cess, as pronounced in Latin, means tax. Cess pool. Let's change it into something else. Let's soften those S's up, shall we, snakies? Says. Who? C-E-S-S. Says. C-E-S-S. Says. C-E-S-S. Says. Says. Or says. Changes all the directions of it, doesn't it? You got cess now becoming a creation itself, just in the sound and how you control your own emotions. Do you have a grip on your mind yet? Can you actually do this? Can you say zitty instead of city, or kitty, or chitty? I mean, you can get a nice sound out of an X, can't you? Like a xylophone. So what letter is what letter is what letter is what letter? Well, whatever letter I choose to make whatever letter I want it to be, because I can use all the rules to break them all. It's a singularity. Phonics is a singularity. It rules all spells. You see, the whole game here was to rule the sound mind, the creation mind itself. So if I can control your mind through a definitive intent based on some squiggles, I control your sound. If I control your sound, I control your I control your whole television set. Your horizontal, your vertical, your contrast, and the sound. I just turned the damn thing off. Started making my own TV show. Shows up in a radio show, too. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Sorry, Phoenix calling. Another allegory for smoke a bowl.
I love it.
Yeah, hang on a second. Just had a call from the Phoenix. I'll be right back. Right?
Okay.
Right on.
Right. So, but you see what I'm saying, though? Now,
yeah.
Look, we just created a whole new understanding of, hang on, the Phoenix is calling. Got to burn me some ash to rise from it, from the duality of Cain, cannabis. You see, the duality was trapped in the plants. The singularity, rather, was trapped in the plants, planets. See, a plant is a planet without consciousness. It's just a plant. An implant. I'm plant, implant. No. I'm on the plane of truth, the plane of existence. That's the ro ani anu ti. That's ro in the heart of truth. Damn it, Janet. What's the name of this ranit planet? You know? And that's the thing. If you take the T and make it the D, yeah, you've definitely been planed. You know, like any good carpenter takes the wood down. Oh yeah, and polished and pledged.
And chipped.
Yeah. Do you see what the just the pledge alone does?
It
The W is killer. It's killer when you take that out and put an O in. Oh my! You're and on occasion flip the M upside down and put an O there too. Then you'll find the uter limit, mother. Luther? What are you, Lutheran or Utheran?
It just slips in.
Ooh, there it.
Loose lips sink ships. Let them go.
Ship meaning mind. And by the way, lose lips sinks. S-Y-N-C-S is ship.
See? Yep.
C-S-K-P, yeah, they're all the same to me. People hate when we do this, you know that, eh? I don't get it yet. Well, get your fucking crayons out, asshole. I keep telling you.
And your mirrors. Come on.
Right.
I cheated.
Here's a simple question, okay? Because you know it's always just Kate talking, right? So I asked Kate. She just said, "Okay, all right, tough guys. Watch this." Did you find really cool things happening when you finally decided to have your crayons and start doodling on the paper? Did you find a sudden realization started to come upon you?
It's very selfish thing. I wanted to fly, man.
I know, right? Okay, so
I got 4 notebooks full of crayon drawings. Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you can fly.
Remember the Flintstones? How they started their car?
Yeah.
No, I want to be an airplane. Get those crayons out.
Yeah, Flintstones
That's
versus
how you do it.
Flintstones versus the Jetsons here.
I know me. I know the way I learn best, and writing things out, writing them out with my hand, and then reading them and hearing them too. This has been, if you can't learn this, then you're not trying.
Okay, Roar. At any point, have I ever asked you to hand in your notebooks to be graded and marked by Kate? Or did you check your own work?
I check my own work, man.
Right, that's what I thought too. Okay, so here's the thing. You don't have to show me your work. Here's the thing. Once you get the formula, just playing with your crayons, you don't have to show me your work because we're already speaking the same language. Why waste time, huh? Oh, by the way, the only one you're handing this into is creation itself, your own heart. You get an A+ too? I thought so.
Yeah.
It's not hard, is it?
Mm-mm.
And really, it's pure magic because you'll find there'll be one. Admiralty was the one for me. That's the one that really just opened up the can of worms.
And reading Stala and Rose, their WordPress and
yeah. Oh yeah. Rose and Star, I got to tell you. Yeah, you're talking two. I can't even see them in that. It's beautiful. It's like that high, huh? Yeah, we're high. I get it. And you know, when you see it, and Rose will come on here and tell you, Rose, have I ever asked you to hand in your work so I can? No. And there's just this thing. You got to spend the time. Don't see. This is the drive-through humanity. This is so dangerous to your soul. Oh, well, I'll let somebody else change my diaper for me. No, you change your own fucking diapers. And it might take you a whole hour. Might. Because I'll tell you, you'll grab one word and just start changing the phonics in it. And it will blow your motherfucking mind when you start seeing what's going on. You see the fractals and the spirals just come out of them. And it's like, whoa. No words for it. You'll see for yourself. Man, do you know how hard this was to find? We found something that can't be seen. Not in the physical. You can't see it here. You can only see the effect of it here. And
it's forensics of the heart. It just really is.
You are the forensics master. Start getting forensic and dissect words. You've been spellbound, so rip the fuckers apart. You know, you're very quick at shredding ID. Well, there it is. There's a good ID to shred. Start shredding the words. Wasn't the ID based on them? Yeah.
It's a good IKEA.
I think so, too.
Oh, that's going to be a nice Google search, IKEA.
Yeah. As soon as you stop thinking, that's when you actually get thine key back.
Ah.
You know, it depends how you pronounce think. Thine K, thine ka.
Thine ka.
Thy infinite ka. Yeah. The ink. T-hink or tank, tank well. I don't know what to think. I know what I think because it's thine ka that is mine ka. No one minds this ka but me. Welcome to the fucking Casbah. Rocket.
Lots of pixie dust. It's all sparkly.
Now, if you can imagine yourself, because you are, you really are. I know you won't believe it, but you really are. Imagine yourself as heaven's child, getting ready to show mom and dad how well you tie your laces on your boots on the ground. Razzle dazzle heaven, kids.
Yes.
You're the child of creation. Mom and dad want to spoil you rotten, but not rotten. Rotten, the spirit breath of the Christ in creation, IO10, Aten itself. Yeah. You are the catcher in the rye and the catcher of the rye. Love that one about the ovaries, eh? The UV ultraviolet REs. Ovaries?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Underees? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about underees. Ovaries, but not underees. Yeah, we speak illegalese. Legal name? That's illegal. It's true story. There's a short Roman sword there. Fuck, does it get any clearer? Free man on the land? Legal name? That's illegal. Don't go there. You're breaking the law. Ooh, told ya. Sure to fucking tell you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, hey, guess what? Tomorrow I get out of solitary. Yes, I do. Oh, I've been tracking this.
Oh.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm watching everything happen again in I don't know, planetary scale. It's really neat.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm way outside that little, 9x9 by 16 box, I kind of went all universal thing. It's fucking hilarious. No. Phoenix calling. Oh, yeah. Do you know how hard it is to do these shows literally now? It's like, oh, yeah, I got to go literal again. Oh, I got to tell one more time, about that legal name fraud. They still haven't figured that out, Oh, okay, well, maybe the next show will do it. Yeah. You're killing your soul. There was a couple of, here, let's see what you guys think of these. Oh, man, scrolling. Yeah, you guys, I got to tell you, just the stuff that oh, here it is. Legal name fraud funny. equals lobster pots for peepholes. Peepholes. As long as they can breathe and have snacks, they don't do much. Out of the catching pot into the boiling one. Pretty dumb. Oh, yeah. It's the claws that get in the way. C-L-A-U-S-E. Yeah. It's the claws that get in the way. The legal name clause. Clausula rebus secundibus. Escape clause. Get rid of it. There's been a fundamental change in your reality. Watch. Look, proved it legally and everything. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, it's the clause that gets in the way. Best lose the Satan clause. Quick, Santa Claus. Yeah? Caribbean, Kiro being, lobster, don't have them. Protected on the Cozumel, clause, you, me. Reefs, eh? Close you, me. Cause you, Mel. Because you smell. That's how it works. It's pretty cool. Oh, here. Brad, man, I got to tell you. You have got... you got the best fucking tricks, the shit you pull out of the air. It's beautiful. Truck hauling 30,000 pounds of lobster overturns in Maine. CBS News. Jesus, did it happen that quick tonight? Let me just have a look. I haven't seen this yet. Let's see if our effects are having any effects on the effects. Special effects. What was it? March 18th, 2015. There we go. Sorry, I was a little slow on the find the need to confirm. The confirm was already in the need to know, so I found it. Thanks. Nicely done, Brad. Truck hauling. 30,000 pounds of lobster. Yeah, I guess they won't be... 30,000 pounds of live Canadian. I didn't realize they had legal names and everything. I guess they're Canadian lobster. Funny that. Here's one. Molester. Molestar? Molson? Molson Golden? Molester. That was it. Molester. Phonics. Ready? Let's go fly it. Modus operandi of the L-stir. Yeah, that's right. Monster, L-stir. The modus operandi of a Luciferan parasite to burrow into the flesh, earth, heart of a child. Mole, Esther. Think Bible. A bunch of Geppettos, looking to put their wood, W-O-U-L-D, their intent, into a wooden boy, masculine, regardless of penis size. Boys just have larger penises than girls. That's where all the cocks swarm, to keep all the cocks warm. The slit Taurus. Yeah, clit Taurus. Yeah, you can't make this up. The slit Taurus. That's the fractal in the physical. The etlit tore us in two. That's the plane of lies, the plane of crucified, of molesters for Lou. Pretty funny, eh? Yeah. Dad baits the pot with... I already did that one. Yeah. Did you see what we've been doing to ourselves? It's crazy. I'm just scrolling down. There's a couple other right-in-your-face legal name fraud. Proofisms. Zums. There's got to be an echo in here somewhere. Yeah, keep going. I had a rather productive little evening. I was posting shit left, right, and center. Oh, yeah, that was the encrypted. Yeah, you're the Trojan horse. Oh, yeah, this was fun. This was fun. They're fun to do when you start seeing them. You just want to see how many more you can get out of it. And you know that there's infinite. You just kind of, oh, yeah, that's enough. They'll get the point. You crystallize, when you've crushed, C-H-R-U-S-T, crushed all lies, within. The intent, like in a tent, hidden, of I, the self, the ego, goes 180 degrees in a U-turn. Look at that. The U, Christ, to crust, from crust to Christ. Swapping out the I for you. Instead of the I-O-U, it's the I for you and the U for I. That's a euphorism. Yeah, neat, eh? That's the X-tent of it, the life-tent of it. Legal name delusion equals crust of the earth duality. The crushed of the bread. Crust. The crushed, the cursed, the curds, and the way. What's wrong? Some little spider spied her, scared little Miss Tuffet, muff ID away. Don't let your T, get crushed by the whore's mouth, right? By the horses or the whores. They serve the fallen. You got to play show and tell with this stuff. I'm looking at it going, yeah, they're getting some of it. But anyway, my bluebird's home to roost, baby. Bye, blackbird. It's that simple. Yeah, a lot of these, unless you are seeing them, get over to the... Listen, if you can't get on the friends list, who cares? You can at least get to the page, kate.renee.5. Put that on the favorites if you want to see some of this in real action, real time. Because this is all I'm doing is showing you illustration after illustration. ILoveTruth, castration, or stray the shun, push it away. That's what illustrating things does. I like this one, origami, the art of folding souls into paper dolls. I-dolls, id-alls, origami, yeah, gummy bears, crunchy on the inside, choosy on the out. You can't make this shit up. Hey, legal name, use or not, it's only a life and death of soul choice, and it's all yours to make. To be or not tube. Test tube baby, are you? You're the egg in their home L8 omelet. You're just a little scrambled automatic teller machine at the moment. A mean thing, right? Don't let them scramble your eggs anymore, because you're going to be out of the frying pan into the fire. Out of the lobster pot into the boiling one. Yeah. Don't do that. Not a good idea. Oh, okay, I don't feel bad. I better go check the board in case someone's got their hand up and wants to talk and I'm not letting them in. Because I'm a slacker reading over here. Here we go. Brad's on a roll. Wordfind.com. Ends with ender. Trans G ender. Yes, there's one. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm going fractal. So talk.
That's quite all right. Flying right along. Love the omelet. The home you ate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or better yet, Hamlet. That's
Hamlet.
a place to spin, right? Apparently Ham likes to rent stuff. Hamlet, omelette. Just depends on how edge. You're paying ham a too, right? What are you, homo? You're not a tranny. That should say something. Homo. What are you?
I'm let loose.
Footloose. Yeah, kick that Piscean shoe off. Get a little bit foot loose. Lose the foot to get foot loose. Yeah, I like foot. Rabbit's foot. Funny they were at rabbit's foot in Mission Impossible 3, huh? I know what the rabbit's foot is. Because I got the rabbi of liars by it. Yeah, I found the rabbit's foot. Rabbi T. Do you know when you're cutting a glue in something, it's called rabbiting? It's a carpentry term. It's all about dovetails and shit with these guys, isn't it? Yeah. Mortise and tenon. Mortise and tenon joints. Mortise and tenon joints. Mort ice. Oh, look at that. Dead ice. Mortician. Oh, look. You work in a morgue if you're a mortician. Mort ice. Dead ice. Dead I create. Mort I say. See, little French, little English, Latin, all in the same word. Mortis. But you probably only heard English. But I'm sure Ferocity heard mort. Yes?
Mortaise in French.
Oui. So there's mort, death, dead, I. Oh, not a good place to be. Say, create, say. Look at that. Say. You don't say. You don't create. You do create. That's the problem. You see, that's the dawn, T, the dawn of the age of Aquarius, you see. Dawn, T, don't. Dawn, Inferno. Dawn something to wear or an idea dawns on you, right? What clothes are you donning today, Dawn? Well, Dawn's not quite sure because Dawn is out looking at the dawn as the sun rises. Well, tell Dawn that when he and she come back, what they're going to don today so they know what they're wearing. The Dante's Inferno indeed. Dawn to wear, Dan. Yeah. Dawn E.L. in the Lion's Den. Where I Lucifer in the Lion's Den. Daniel. Dawn E.L. R.E.L. Raphael. Mike L. You see the word Mike. Well, it could be a name. You see a sing through. So when I see Mike, I see, Vox, vocals, SM58s, AKG 535s. I see friends. I see people I know that are called that. Don't let anyone think you're Mike, like Bill did. And again, it's about seeing everything that one is. The problem with yours, they'll get you spinning. L and R are both good and evil. Cain and Abel swap roles. Okay, it's the double cross. Because if you think only one is good and the other is evil, then you're divided. Because the one that's most good is also has the most potential to be the most evil. The one that is the lightest also has potential to be the darkest. Where are you putting the intent? Into creation or self-serving Luciferian ego, meat stick, uncircumcised of the flesh? You've been in the covenant with him. That's the archetype. You're it. You're the ark, promise itself, walking around in a meat box. See the difference between spiritual and physical. You are not of this flesh. Think one year before your birthday. What you think of that day. Where are you? That meat stick? No. It's because you're not of the meat stick. You're only trapped in it. But not trapped anymore. That's the power of this. Legal name fraud. That's so mind-blowing. You look at it and go, oh, fuck, that's the key to it. Oh, yeah. It is. It's the only thing that says you're dead. If you agree with it, then you're dead. Stock and bear ruled. Yeah, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor got you by the short and curlies. And there's, girls always run their penises up against each other. Well, that's the whole thing about the masculine. It's all male here. It's all Luciferian. Get into the illusion of male and female. No. It's all male here. It's a completely different consciousness from creation herself. Yes, where I'm from. It was a really blatant, stark clue to me when I hear. I had the big "what the fuck" moment. Yeah, I've had a few of those. You should try being everything you're not. Forced into it. It's not a good feeling. Feel like a prison sentence. Feel like you're in solitary for a lifetime. Because you are. Handy clue, though. Well worth it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Because, at the end of the day, it wasn't me I was looking for, it was you. And we do this together. I just happen to be included in the whole equation. Well, because I'm here. Hi. Did anybody notice I'm on the planet? Did anybody? Yeah. Ever ask why? Ever ask why? You guys should. Those that talk much don't hear much. You should actually listen to the word talker. Yeah, it's a whole different reality. You want cutting edge radio? We are the edge of the samurai. Oh, I haven't done that for a while. I just thought of it. The legal name fraud. Okay. Where does that end? I haven't checked that yet. One sec, Brad. Yeah, Brad's a rock star. You all are. It's just, each one of you has this really cool thing that you do. And I always trust one of you do that really cool thing in every fucking time when you do it. Just, I love it. Legal name fraud. Let's Google it, see what we got. Yeah. 259 million results in 0.31 seconds. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Look, we filled the page. How about that? Oh, yeah. So you're going to hang out there with your Pisces friends and be all chums with them? Well, you know what chum is, don't you? Yeah, that's the chunks of fish they throw off the back of the boat when they're trying to attract sharks, or throw them into little mommy pots and daddy pots, lobsters. Yeah. If you cannot see the deception of the physical body for what it is, you're delusional. Do what you got to do, and only what you got to do, just to maintain, to get it through, because this game is over. Because it ain't slowing down for me. How about you guys?
Not an inch.
Yeah, it's actually, do you find yourself, whoa, geez, I find it hard to keep up with myself some days. I do. Yeah, the beautiful drifting of the ifs, ands, ors, and buts. When you put the and the or together.
Vanderbuts. I came up with Vanderbilt, so.
Yeah, Vanderbilt. Yeah, Vanderbutt. What a butte. There must be a butane lighter in there somewhere. But anyway, the ifs, ands, ors, and buts. Okay? When you go, take the literal statement. No ifs, know these, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts. Well, when you put the S on the ors, it makes sense, right? You got to have two of them, otherwise you're going in a circle with one or. Watch. E-or, I-or, watch. We'll give you the other or now. Ifs, well, that's is. If means what is, and it's a duality. So these are all dualities separately. When you bring the and the or together, you're going to see the singularity of the trinity of the four. Watch. This is a beautiful one. It hit me this morning. Ifs, well, that's is, ISIS, if you will, ifs. When you say something in context with the word if, we only got a few minutes, so I'll do my best here. If you don't do that, this will happen. If this, see those, what you're doing is you're creating duality scenarios, introducing the doubt. If introduces doubt. Check. And this and that. Okay, well that's got a separation, but it's got a conjunctive. You haven't got any conjunctivitis on that one. You can see that one. This and that, making one. Okay, but it also has a separation in that it has separated two things where you needed to say and this and that. So it's a double cross on itself, but singularity and the duality at the same time. See how these things work, guys. See the energy they create. Ors. This or that. Now that's pure choice. That's pure choice. You can have this or that. Which one do you want, chocolate or vanilla? You can't have this and that. In heaven you can, but I'll get there in a sec. All right? So someone has only given you one or, where I have two. Well, if you only have one oar in a canoe, you're just going to go in fucking circles. Make you go canoey. Butts, well, hey, that's got all sorts of connotations to it, doesn't it? an abutment, butt, something to butt your head up against, something to sit on, something to get kicked, something to get fucked, something, but it's an instant out. Watch, it's a complete what it destroys everything in front of it. One of my favorites is this. Hey, Kate, I agree with everything you're saying, but liar. No, you don't. Why'd you tell me a lie? You agree with everything. No, you don't, because you have a butt in there. Put a wall in there. It's something to ram your head against. Don't say that you agree with everything then. Say, I agree with this and this and this, and I'd like to look at this and this as well. So it's not, you're not ramming an idea up against the wall. That's the problem with but. So when we take and or and put them together, what we have is and ors. It's a very popular name, by the way, and or. This and that, right? And or. Now we take the D out, put the T in, what do we have? Oh, antor.
Enter.
Enter. Oh, there we go. The mind and cognitive spirit breath. Enter. This is your enter. Legal name fraud is your exit. This is your enter. The singularity is your enter moment. Because as soon as you exit the legal name, you've already entered. Exit and enter happen at the same time. The X to be no longer of id, exit. They like marking their exit signs, don't they? Physicals. Got to keep them meats alive, because that's the only place a demon can live. That's what the body is a demon, manifest. Physical demon is manifest. That's why you got to get a grip on it. Otherwise, it'll take you everywhere. Like best way I can do to describe this for me is simply this. This little body demon starts to get hungry or whatever. Okay, fine, whatever. And of course, eat something that tastes like shit anyway. And I just look at the body and I sure don't fucking tell you. Oh, no way. Yeah, well, there you go. Just the way it is. If the body has to go tinkle, I tinkle. It's a fucking pain in the arse dressing it and washing it and taking care of it. Yeah, it's a real pain in the arse dragging that fucking pet around, isn't it? See, you, the heart, is the organ grinder, and the meat stick is the monkey on the rope that is out collecting things for what? Well, for you and the monkey. Keeps you in the delusion that he's doing something good for you when it's actually feeding on you. That's what a spiritual reality is. Seeing the physical as the poison it is. Plus, it's all fish here. Mermaids and all the rest of it. Cloven hooves and horses. I'm not here for meat sticks, boys and girls. I'm here for life. To bring it home. I don't care if it's still in the womb clapping like a little demon, or if it's, in the form of my own daughters, yours, or sons, or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Everything in the physical flesh, in the physical reality, is still in life. Game's up, Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what's coming? I can tell you. Don't really care. Because I know creation's got everything under control, and I'm okay with that. I just go with the flow now.
Okay.
No arguments there, Just saying. All right, we got a couple of seconds left here. Let me just see what we have. Words ending in ender. 11-letter words, 9-letter words, 10-letter words. Oh, look at that. Well, 5-letter words that end in ender. Well, ender.
Islanders.
Yeah, I-lenders. Yeah, you're a bunch of I-lenders. You keep lending, be a borrower, or never be a borrower or a lender. You know the story. You bunch of islanders. That's why the news still laughed at me. You used to call people on the mainland of Canada a bunch of mainlanders, eh? Get your head fucked up hanging out with damn mainlanders. Got to be out here with us islanders, Well, mainlanders, islanders is all the same thing to me. Apparently, you're all out of lobsters this week. 3,000 tons of them. Look at the rate and pillage that is. 30,000 pounds of lobster ripped from the bottom of the ocean. My own fucking business. That's the problem with life consuming itself, though. It takes on all forms so that you can consume it in all of its forms. Caesar salad last night. It's just death. Death eating death. That's all it is. This word is death, eating death, and the illusion of keeping something alive. Put in the ashes to ashes, dust to dust, motherfucker. Burn it. I can hardly wait to get this suit.
Let it burn.
Yeah, wait to see us feel you and feel me. Oh, yeah. Way better than shit. Oh, well. It is what it is. We're out of time here. Oh.
We are, huh?
Well, it's 10:01.
Nice. I love it.
How about that? Okay, well, let's just keep playing then.
It's a rollover in the rollover.
Yeah, here we go again. This will have fun. This is good. It's like we the internet tonight. Okay. Let's
Magic in the air.
Oh, feel it.
For the lobsters, guys. Thank you. Plenty of the dead lobsters. Yeah. One of the best. Around. Oh, keep it coming. Better. Go ahead.
Breaking a lot, though.
Oh, there goes my guy. We got zinged.
We can hear you, though.
Okay, well, hold on. It's like
Whoa.
Oh, it's here. Oh, you still hear me okay?
You're breaking
No,
up.
you're breaking, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Skype's a bit wonky.
Wow.
Hello, 1, 2.
We can hear you, but it's breaking up.
Hey, well, here it is. Your episode has ended.
Right.
We're obsessed with Talk Radio Pro. It's the end of the show notice. I should mention that. Oh, look, show's over. Is that a big anagogic for anybody?
Huge.
Yeah. I didn't think we'd have time for this, but especially what I. Oh, look, how many of money lender? Yep. Overspender? Yep. So I covered the 11. I played Cole and the Rovers. Hellbender. Oh, definitely, we bend hell here. Bart, Commander. I've Commander. Contender. Oh yeah. Yep, that too. I've had a lot of strain through me. Yep, here we are. Oh yeah. Pretender. Provender. Provender. Keeps refreshing here.
Defender.
Can you still hear me okay?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God damn. I've got nothing happening on my computer. I can't do a thing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We are live.
no way.
Oh, funny.
So woo.